We can't go outside, we've got to stay in. If together we fight, then this thing will win. So grab yourself a beer and grab yourself some grub and sit down with us at the virtual pub.
Ooh,
Good evening.
it's Friday
fellas.
already.
Good Friday.
Good Friday, sir.
Bloody Good Friday.
If it's Friday, that means it's our 3-week anniversary here as well.
It is definitely our 3-week anniversary.
How cute.
Celebrations, everybody. Welcome.
Third birthday.
Third birthday. Well,
That doesn't work, does it?
no, not even remotely. We'll
3
go with
weeks, though. Yeah, it's good. How's your day been?
it. My day's been fabulous, actually. I've made some more of Luca's fantastic pasta for dinner. So
You really are a pasta king, aren't you?
I literally adore it. I've had it the second time, so actually I've not used it much, but I've been eating just sort of regular pasta in the packets. Sorry, only because it's just quick and easy, and we've been super busy. Although the recipe's really quick and easy. I don't know. I'm a pasta fiend. But, other than that, I've had a really good day, and I've been reading up on some really good news around the world, which I'm really looking forward to sharing with everyone.
Oh,
Nice. Sharpie, how's
Yes,
your
sir.
day been?
Lovely, thanks. Yeah, been out in the garden with the girls. The Easter Bunny came.
Yeah.
So they're going back to their mum tomorrow. So we did an Easter egg hunt here today, which was good. Said I saw a rabbit in the garden. We went out, and lo and behold, there was chocolate everywhere. It's great.
So how did that
And,
actually happen?
Well, I can't let you in on any trade secrets, so.
All right.
might-
I'll have to wait till I become a parent.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell you off air.
All right. Thanks, mate.
Yeah. And then I got some help with a laptop from a lovely man that Charlie put me on to. What
He's
a
an
lovely man.
absolute hero, isn't he?
Yes.
Isn't he just
I don't know if he's watching, but if you are, thank you again, mate. That was lovely.
Joseph Jenkins, hero.
Yeah. I didn't know if he wanted to be named or not, so I kept it anonymous. But yeah, what a guy. What a guy.
What an absolute treat of a man he is.
Mm.
Yeah,
Housekeeping. If you're watching on Facebook and you want to share the YouTube link with someone who can't get onto Facebook, there it is, right there. This has actually come to fruition for me now. I've been showing my gran the virtual pub stuff with an ear out at all times, just in case some of the conversations do veer off into madness.
Just in case AJ's on.
Yeah, that was the first one that I put on, but I didn't realise it was that until it got to that bit, and then I was like, I'm just going to skip to the next one. Actually,
I'm going to delete the history.
making pasta.
Yeah.
Yeah, navigate quickly around that. It was hilarious, although it definitely didn't stay PG last night.
no, it's pretty debauched.
No, got a bit
Yeah.
wild.
So if
But
you're for a non-PG show last night, it's definitely the one to be watching.
tune in. Yeah, rewatch that. Squid looking sexual. Kyle's here already. Good lad.
Thanks, mate. Had a haircut, didn't I? I say I had a haircut. I
Did
gave
a
myself
haircut.
Look at it. I think I've done not a bad job. Look at my beard. That's got a fade on it.
Look at the side, though. I think he's gone to the Justine School of Barbering. I don't know.
Justine
Yeah,
School of Barber.
the fade on the side is not really a fade. It's,
Oh, is she there? Listen, sorry, Justine. So what grade's
Charlie's
this?
in trouble.
None at all.
It's
it looks like you've
I think it looks
started the
good. You're both
process
rocking
off of doing a
First
fade
fade.
and then just abandoned it.
I think you look really professional, but then I have got a very small screen showing me very small representation of your.
That was kind of in the back of my mind when I was cutting my own hair. I thought, at the end of the day, my life exists through about this much of screen real estate at the moment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if it does go terribly wrong, I've already signed up to shave my hair and beard off anyway. So I'll just do that early. I'll just have to make a big donation to the NHS.
Could you please do a quick spin around?
Yeah, can we have a look?
Back as well, because the
The
size.
back- nothing's changed on the back at all.
Oh, really?
Mullet.
You've just gone
Mullet.
straight.
I literally just did the beard and then a bit of my hair, and then
Oh,
this is just
fantastic
from
effort.
just styling it.
I basically don't have any of the grade plates you put onto the trimmers. I just have.
We know. Justine didn't. We know.
Yeah, realised that, there was no grade plates, so she just went straight in.
Hey, while we're talking about hair,
Yeah.
Sam's going to put up a link now, but we've been working hard to try and get some donations for the NHS, and if we reach
Doing well.
500, a mere £500,
Get it on, please.
Sam's going to shave his whole head, his old chin, and leave a big tash.
Yeah, nice one for reminding everyone. No, it's a
Absolute
good cause.
pleasure.
And
The best course. Yeah, well done.
I did it on a day that my hair and beard was really annoying me, and now that I looked like a reasonably
can't stop
functioning
looking at
member of
yourself.
society. It looks like I'm looking at myself because I'm on my laptop camera tonight, and I've usually my camera's like over here somewhere.
But there's
I
no
can't actually see
society to
myself.
be a functioning member of, so it doesn't matter.
Precisely. So yeah, it's all right. Thanks to everyone that's joining us so far. There's loads of you locked in. Give us a comment. Let us know where you're locked in from. We love to hear when we've got international viewers.
Yeah.
But equally, if you're literally next door, tell me that as well because that's fun.
Get involved.
Kirsty Mushin, you're involved. Hello. She
Hi,
messaged me
hi.
the other day saying, "What's this all about? What's this then?" So now she can see it. It's just us talking.
Do you want to know some good news?
nonsense.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
So the Himalaya
yeah.
mountaintops visible for the first time in 30 years as air pollution continues to plummet in India.
I did see that. That's amazing, isn't
There
it?
are villages that are 200 to 300 kilometers away that literally haven't seen the Himalaya mountaintops for 30 years or so. I think one village said it was almost 2 generations of families, and they have since been able to see it. That's one section of good news. I've got a few.
Are you just going to
Yeah,
pepper them in as the night goes along?
Have you heard of a man called Larry Fink?
Let me have a think.
Have a think. Larry Fink is the chairman and CEO of BlackRock. It's the world's largest asset management company, responsible for the fate of trillions of dollars of other people's capital. He's basically changing the direction of his asset management company to basically invest in green ideas and making the world a better place. That's how he's going to be orientating his money and his asset management, which I think is a brilliant thing. That's actually really good.
On a slightly smaller scale, Liam Gallagher's doing a free concert for the NHS in October.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's something we might even be able to attend.
Well,
October? We've got.
oh, I see. Yeah, but but we
Roads,
don't work for the
streets,
NHS.
Ireland.
My partner does, so I'm hinting that she takes me. For
If anything, I'm a little bit Gallaghered out with Sam's current, standard
swagger.
stance, sort of like that. Out loud, leaning forward.
Bit of feedback.
Go on.
We need to do show notes because that just took me about 8 minutes to find the sponsored shave thing. 267 quid. We're past the halfway mark now, kids.
Nice.
I'll give you the link as much
happening
as
then.
Well, it was happening as soon as we got £1 donated, wasn't it? Because as soon as somebody's donated, I can't then not do it because
No, true.
No, exactly. Maisie saying good to hear some good news through all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another one as well. There's these new solar pavement driveways made of plastic bottles.
Is this just you auditioning for Sky News? Have you been talking to him saying, yeah, I'll line up some news stories tonight on the stream. Check me out.
Also, that last one sounded completely fictitious.
No, it didn't. It wasn't. It's not.
Solar pavements.
No, solar driveways and so. Well, you've heard. Well,
I want a source of where that came from. Sounds like the sun to me.
Has already designed solar tiles that you put on your roof. So instead of putting normal sort of natural slate tiles on your roof, you put solar panels on. So your whole roof is effectively a solar panel. There's solar highways. There's loads of stuff, mate. I'm in the electrical industry, so it's something that interests me. But there's this new solar pavement driveways made of recycled plastic bottles. Obviously, there's electrical widgetry within it, but you can stick it in your driveway, assuming you get sun most of the day. But most driveways do, pretty sure. Anyway,
Nice.
I just like adding a little bit of a good news segment because also we may have a new good news, specific good news segment via a new female host. Still waiting on word back.
Chris Kurzweil is watching. Sorry, I just wanted to say hello to Chris. He messaged a very lovely message of praise for all of us the other day. Thought we were doing this as a main job. Thought this was a career change for me. So yeah, thanks, Chris. No, we're just a few idiots with laptops who are just getting
I'm
involved.
an electrician. Sharpie, what are you?
I work with children and young people. I'll leave it at that. That sounded weird, but no, I just don't want to go into too much detail. Anyway, Sam, he does websites.
Yeah.
What I also do on occasions is put merch stores together.
Is it?
Oh,
Yeah.
We should get one of them.
All right. Funny you should say that because we've just got one actually.
No. Well, what's on
Yeah.
there? What can we get?
Well, thanks for asking, Nick. You can now buy T-shirts and hoodies with the Virtual Pub logo on.
Sam, tell me this: are they breast logo or are they full chest?
Oh, well, thanks for asking such a convenient question again, Nick. We've actually got
problem.
both on both garments. So if you want a small chest print, small breast print, or a larger chest print, you can have both on a t-shirt or a hoodie right now for the low price of whatever it says on the website. That I can't remember.
God, that is brand new information. Thanks for telling me.
Ask the other question when we talk about it not being for profit.
Oh,
So are we just cashing in on this then?
yeah.
Oh, absolutely not, Nick. Thanks for asking. Actually, all the proceeds go straight back into the channel and go towards growing the channel and keeping it running. We want to make this sustainable past the Armageddon lockdown, and yeah, all of the money that we raise is going to go straight back into the channel, and we're not taking a bean from it. We've already put a lot of time into this and a little bit of cash each as well. So yeah, we're just trying to keep things sustainable around here.
Absolutely.
That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. Hey,
It's
just
okay.
checking to see what all this social media spam is from Jeremy Sharpie Dick Munch. Lovely. Thanks, Kirsty.
I just read that and I had to keep myself quiet. We don't like to push it too much, but is there something where people can donate? Is there a little page or anything?
Yeah, we've got Patreon as well, which people can find on our Facebook. And that's if you want to kind of subscribe. So if you want to give us a $5 a month or something like that, then there's a few options there on Patreon. But to be honest, now that we've got the merch store, you might as well get some merch for your money instead of just giving us money. You might as well get something from it.
Yeah.
So jump on the merch store, thevirtualpub.bigcartel.com, and pick up some garms because they're fresh.
They are fresh. When did we get ours?
They're on the way. They're being printed, so they'll be here soon. We'll be wrapping them on the show before anyone gets them because we're gonna get them and then send them out to people.
Did we get me a child small? Just checking.
Yeah, there's a few kids ones on order as well. They're not on the store, but if anyone does want a child size one, then just let us know because we can do that. Talking to children, Sharpie's just ran away because one of his children's just turned up.
Ah, we've been told as well they deliberately come down just to sort of play antics. Just to keep him on his toes. Charlie, can you do your northern accent again? Oh no! What do you want northern accent for, Sarah? Is that northern? Normally we do with like the FaceTime. You got the filters you put on your face, and you got the little glasses. It's great. It's great fun. Anyway,
talk about the pedestrianisation of Norwich City Centre.
For anyone from the north, I don't represent anybody. I'm just an idiot. Anywho, so what have we got on tonight, my friend?
We have got some more magic on tonight. And then we've got some fire coming up later form of we've got some fire.
Fire?
We've got
fire extinguisher?
we've got a brand new show that was conceived of live on air a mere couple of days ago, and now it's all just come together and it's a real life thing now. So the show we're doing later, I'm not skipping over the magic show, but we're just about to bring him in, so we'll explain that in a minute. But later on, do stick around after the magic show because we've got Owen Penrice joining us as our guest host for the evening. And he's going to be bringing on a very special guest, and I think it's going to be a sort of semi-regular show that we do. We're calling it Fire in the Pub. We've borrowed the name, another name that we've borrowed off of the BBC, but yeah.
Fire in the Pub is
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
It is indeed. Yeah, so we're going to be Owen's going to be coming on semi-regularly, bringing on kind of guests, and it's kind of a bit of a kind of performance, a bit of a natter, kind of breaking down some of the bars, talking about the writing process from people, and from what I've heard, there's some amazing guests lined up. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be later on tonight. So we've got kind of two shows in one tonight.
Yes, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good chat as well, I believe, coming on. Guys, if you're in the comment section, please share. We're trying to build this community up bigger and wider so we can affect more people, so we can get involved with people can get involved with us. We do a lot of mental health stuff on a Sunday, which is really helpful, we found, and I think it's a worthy cause. So please share, and if you want to get involved on the show, all you do is just need to send us a little message either in the comment section or just send us a message privately, and we will we'll get you on board. And you don't necessarily have to come on as a face like ours. You can just come on as if you're like a telephone conversation. So there's loads of ways. If you want to get involved in the conversations, if they become topical and poignant towards you, please get involved.
One thing that really helps that we've noticed is, see the little, this is me talking to the viewers, see the little share button that's down there? If you click on that, it says this thing called Watch Party, and you can share this video into a watch party, and it just notifies all of your friends on Facebook and says this person has started a watch party, and the views rocket right up. So if anyone wants to be a darling and start a little watch party, hit the share button down below, click on start watch party, and you'll see the views rocket. I guarantee it.
Please do it. Oh, we got Nick Potter in the building. Thank you very much, Nick Potter. He is a resident DJ. He's been a brilliant asset to this platform. He's brought in loads of acts. Hopefully we'll be getting him on again soon. Potts, if you're available, mate, let us know, because we'd like to get you on board for something soon. On it, he says.
Definitely. There's loads of OGs that locked in. Emily's here, Butler's here, Josh is locked in at home saying, hello, my lovely lads. Looking forward to watching the magic happen tonight from the passenger seat. Yeah, Josh is having a well-deserved night off. And he's just asked for the YouTube link, so it sounds like he's going to be banging us on the smart TV and enjoying the show with old Django at home, which is good.
Yeah, big shout out to you too. Love you.
Emma Pierce locked in. Hello, Emma. Thanks for tuning in. Right, I reckon it's about time we had some magic up in here. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's definitely about that time.
All right, how's about this then? As if by magic, I'm going to bring in a magician. Boom!
Hey guys, how's it all going?
Yeah, very good man. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Not too bad at all. It's Whiskey Friday today, so I thought I'd have myself a sneaky little whiskey before I go on and entertain you people.
Nice. Thanks for setting up your mood lighting. It looks gorgeous.
I know. Well, I did it. I saw Charlie's and I got really jealous, and I'm like, I thought I've got to have a bit of mood lighting in there because it kind of goes in theme, doesn't it? But it kind of like, I don't know, it sort of like outshines you now, really, because you've just got the normal background behind you. Me and Charlie, we're really rocking the coloured lights and going all sort of like 80s neon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, there's a constant thing on this show of everyone trying to outdo each other with lighting, and I feel outdone.
You're just going to have to up your game this next time. That's what you're going to have to do, Sam.
Well, I'm being responsible and not leaving the house. So I've got this light here, which is like a photography light, and a couple behind me, but they're all white, and I'm in the corner of a white room. So there's not a lot I can do. But
I put a couple of lights up, what I use usually for like photography, but it just sort of drowns your wrinkles out and look a lot younger on screen than I actually am in person. So it's sort of always a good thing.
15-year-old boy.
Can't go wrong with that.
So magic-wise, we had a brief chat earlier. You've been doing this for a little while, haven't you?
Oh God, yeah. I started when I was 21 years of age when I first started doing a bit of magic. Got into it for a bit of fun. Learned a few tricks. I used to go out to nightclubs and things, and get drinks off people and stuff like that for doing card tricks. And I just sort of I guess I kind of got a bit bored of just doing it as a hobby. So I stopped it for a few years. And I moved out to America. I lived in America for I think it was 2 years. In Los Angeles, and I thought, what better place to kind of go to learn to network by using magic is sort of one of those sort of key influencing things. So yeah, it's one of those things I sort of got into it and then started working around different bars and restaurants and things in Los Angeles. And then it just sort of generated when I came over here. It just generated into a career, and I say I've been very, very lucky to be able to do this for the past 14 years now. I think it's been my job for. So it's taken me all around the world and to meet some of my heroes and things, and all sorts of stuff.
Your accent probably helped you out in LA, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. You think that, but I think they have a lot of Brits over in LA, so they were kind of not that impressed with me. I think if I'd gone to somewhere like Florida, they're a little bit more, more impressed by the British accent. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Americans, they do love the British accent, which is nice. Can't do you any justice, any injustice rather.
14 years.
Yeah, that's how long I've been doing it for now. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, like I say, I'm very lucky to do what I do for a living. It's definitely been a job that has been more sort of just an unbelievable job. It's not what I set out to do. But I can't say that it could be anything else I want to do. It's
do you do
it's what I love.
Stage shows and stuff?
I do sort of mind reading shows, a little bit kind of similar kind of to the Darren Brown type thing. I do, that's what I do for corporate and things like that. Yeah, I mix in a little bit of magic, but it's all sort of so different now, isn't it? Magic and mentalism is all mixed together. When it sort of first all started off, mentalism and magic were two very separate things. Because the people who are doing mentalism were actually convincing people that they can actually read minds. And it's sort of all developed from sort of charlatans and these mediums and things who used to do all these psychic readings. It's kind of an interesting concept of where it's all sort of come from, where it started off from, and where it's sort of it is now. It's, again, very different thing now, isn't it? Really, because no one believes your magic really that much now anymore.
Have you ever got a girl's number out of it working in bars?
I'm sure probably at some point. Actually, no.
If he says no, he's lying.
My girlfriend I'm with now.
That was
I got
a very
her number,
loaded question.
'cause I was at an event, and I was really, I literally wanted to kick myself when I walked out the door, because I wrote my number on the card, walked out to her all smugly, and then just chucked it on the table and went, "Give me a call if you fancy a drink sometime," and walked off. Just there, going, like, "Oh my god!"
And that worked.
I'm just like, that is just the worst thing ever. But
Is anyone else thinking of AJ when that?
she called me, so that was it. And then we're still together now. So
It worked. Happy days.
it worked. Yeah, it worked. So yeah,
I'm gonna get me a deck of cards.
there you go.
Have you had any embarrassing situations whilst you've been, mid-performance?
I've messed tricks up before. It does happen. It does happen when it goes bad.
You must have like a cachet of like tricks ready to sort of come in halfway.
Yeah, you have things to kind of counteract it, but there are certain tricks that you just have like no way out from. It's like you do the trick and that's it. You have no way out from, and suddenly you just mess it up. But I think people feel a lot worse for you than you feel for yourself, because I think because you do it for a job, you're kind of like, it's one of those things. Not everything, you can't pull everything off. It's a little bit like a footballer. Sometimes you get people who do like amazing overhead kicks and amazing shots from the halfway line, and they go in. And when they do go in, everybody goes absolutely crazy for it. So yeah, I might try something tonight. Actually, that's really ballsy and might not even work. But that's the great thing for it, isn't it? If it messes up, it messes up. It's like that's the way it goes.
Kyle's just come in with a comment saying, "When you met your missus, you worked your magic."
Kyle's obviously a big fan.
Yeah.
He's even got a guitar in the background.
Yes, that's it. Yeah,
Numbers,
that's what keeps my sanity. But
I do apologize.
you don't want to hear me sing. I'm like the worst singer, but I love playing guitar just for a bit of bit of time to de-stress and decompress and whatnot. It's great. So, but yeah, I have an awful voice. I'm terrible. So it's one of those things. I really wish I was born with a great singing voice. It's definitely something I think I would have taken up.
In terms of tonight, then in the show, is we spoke earlier. There's going to be a little bit of kind of participation stuff. I think you want to use one of us guys at some point. I'm
going to try and sort of use a bit of participation for you guys. I'm going to try and do some stuff that's kind of visual. I've never done this before, so for me, this is a very, very new experience. So yeah, I'm not trying to think about it too much. I'm just kind of sort of trying to go into there and do a few things. I've got a few things that I sort of sorted out today. I think hopefully will transcend for you guys and some of the people as well who are sort of adding comments and things. So I'll try and get some people involved who are watching as well to come up with some numbers or something, or names of playing cards, and hopefully interact with the show. That'd be really cool.
Awesome.
Amazing.
And if we really, really, really ask really, really nicely when you do a trick that we really, really don't understand, will you tell us the answer?
Can you guys keep a secret?
We had a magician on last night who used the same line.
I know.
Just like, magic rule 1.
I was going to say, if you guys pay me some really good money, then I'll tell you everything. Seriously.
Amazing. No worries. Well, we can set up a new fundraiser. If we're
That's it. There you go.
To go to the charity and half of it to go to unlocking some secrets.
Donate to us having our minds unexploded, because some of the bits and bobs we've seen on the show over the last couple of weeks have blown my mind. And there was one that I've seen that it's still annoying me. I was literally Googling trying to work out how it was done earlier. So yeah.
That's the unfortunate thing, isn't it? Now that you can just Google anything, can't you? That's it. You don't even need to. So many things you can just stick into Google and it comes up with the idea of the trick. So yeah.
That's where I think the kind of Darren Brown mentalism type stuff is particularly cool, because it's like you can Google it and you can hear how it was done, and it's like, well, it doesn't make it any less magical. That's still incredibly well done.
There's so many different ways as well that with mentalism that you can achieve so many different things with it. So there's a lot of methods that people have never heard of, so it doesn't necessarily go onto the internet because nobody knows really sort of how it's done, I guess, apart from the people who have done it. So yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. It's definitely changed the way magic works now.
And
is the magic circle a real thing?
That's what I was going to
yeah, it's a real thing. Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
Do you share tricks and stuff in the magic circle?
They do. Yeah, there's a lot of...
I was trying to stitch him up to get him to admit that he was in it by saying, do you share? And then if he said, yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'm not really in the magic circle. No, it's magic clubs, I guess. It's not really my thing, magic clubs. But yeah, I mean, the magic
That's what the Illuminati would say.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what the Illuminati say. No, there's no such thing as an Illuminati. I'm not in the Illuminati.
It's not my bag. Not my bag.
Not real. Yeah.
So we were told the other day that there's more than one. There's a few different magic
It's
circles.
quite, yeah. Well, you've got sort of, I guess,
Vegas
the
is like
Magic Circle
V1,
in London. They've got them all over the place. So every county's got a magic group and things, with different magicians who get together, and they call it sessioning, where they, get different ideas and things together, or they tell you tricks and things they've learned. And yeah, it's great. It's informative. It's good because obviously it keeps you ahead of the game, I guess, to what sort of tricks and things people are learning. And
That's cool.
obviously it's people's lives. It's every single day is people are learning new tricks every day. They're really involved with it. So clubs and communities, and there's all sorts. And that's the nice thing about it now is you can sort of, I guess, everyone comes together in that way with all the different communities and things. And if anyone wants to know something, a lot of the time people will be really cool about it, and they'll give them a link to whatever the trick is. They might have to buy the book that it's in or buy the DVD that it's in. But everybody's kind of really informative. So yeah, it's good.
Sounds like
That's
a proper
cool.
community.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too. A
Okay.
little bit nervous, but yeah, there you go.
You'll be fine. You've got
It'll
a
be
pink
fine.
light behind
If you mess up, just
Everything.
yeah. Right.
If
should
you
we
mess
go?
up, you guys can just delete the video afterwards, and that's it. So yeah.
Well, if you mess up, then we might have a viral video on our hands, like one of those cringe compilations where it's like, watch this magician fail this magic trick.
If that's the case, then my name is Stephen Frame, by the way. Just
Yeah.
Some people call me Dynamo.
Right, should we get into it?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Cool. Okay,
right,
so
let's,
I'm just going to drop us out. I'm gonna leave you full screen. If anything goes drastically wrong, we're here in the
Cool.
background.
Yeah, it means I can see my my blind sides as well. So perfect,
Cool.
excellent.
Okay.
Right, so I have a deck of playing cards, 52 cards in a deck of cards. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to think of a playing card. But first of all, I want you to think of a number between 1 and 10. So you can either choose the spot cards or the picture cards. So Jeremy, let's go for you first. What do you want to choose, the spot cards or the picture cards?
Picture cards,
Picture cards.
please.
You happy with that? You can change your mind if you want to.
No, I'll stick with them.
Picture cards, perfect. Now, what do you want to go for? Either red or black. You can choose from either red or black.
Red.
Red. Now you can change if you want to. It's entirely up to you. At this point, nobody ever does.
No, I won't. I'll stick with it. I had to think.
Okay, so a red picture cards. Now you've got jacks, queens, or kings. Which ones do you want to go for? Jacks, queen, or king?
Jacks.
Jack. Okay, so it's a red jack. Is that correct?
Yep.
Perfect. Now we'll go for Sam. Can you do either hearts or diamonds for me?
Diamonds.
Diamonds.
It's a niche reference there.
It's a free choice. And it was the jack of diamonds. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So between two of you, you've chosen the jack of diamonds. Now look, if I go all the way through here, I've got one card which I changed and flipped upside down before I started this, and that was in fact
Oh, come on.
diamonds.
We need a price.
But yeah,
on-
at this point, I'm usually used to hearing like a round of applause, but
Ladies and gentlemen.
brilliant, fantastic. Let's see. Right, Charlie, do you want to win yourself £5?
I'm going to say yes on his behalf because I think he's gone to grab a drink. But
Oh, is he gone to grab a drink?
yeah, but I'll take the fiver.
Obviously, magic is not Charlie's thing. So okay, so let's have a look. So I've got an envelope. Well, say what, we'll do this with you, Sam. Then. So I've got an envelope. One says mine on it, and one says yours. Okay. So an envelope. One says mine, and one says yours. Now I'm going to get you to choose one of these envelopes for me. Okay. But before you do it, let me explain. Now you might want to choose mine because it's rightfully mine, or you might want to choose yours because it's rightfully yours, or you might think that yours is just a trap really to get you to choose yours because it says yours on it, or you might think mine is the one to choose because, well, it's got mine on. So you've got a choice. Now, obviously, yours is, well, a lot smaller than mine.
You reckon?
A choice. It's a 50-50. Now, of course, 50-50 is not that impressive. So let's bring in another envelope. So you've got another envelope which says sex on it. Now, the thing is, everybody wants sex. Or you might be the kind of person who doesn't want to choose sex purely because it might make you look like you're, just after sex. So you've got a choice now to choose out of these. You've got sex, you've got yours, or you've got mine. What one do you want to go for?
I'll take yours.
You'll take yours. Now, you could have gone for absolutely anything. Which one are we on? Yours. Now, you could have gone for these two. It's entirely up to you, but you decide to go for yours. I'm going to place yours just here so you can see this. And we're left with 2 envelopes. We're left with sex and mine, okay?
Okay.
Now, if you've gone for mine, you would see there's a £50 note on the back of it. And also, if you've gone for yours, there was a £50 note on the back of it. But, unfortunately, you went for yours, which does, in fact, have a £5 note sellotaped to the back of it, which is nice.
I'm very impressed.
We're all in lockdown at the moment, aren't we, as well? It's a bit of a nightmare, so I don't think there's going to be any way you can get this one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you in the post.
PayPal donation button, Patreon, buy some merch.
There you go. So there's always a solution. There's always a solution. Okay, great. Let's see. I'm going to bring this back here. I'm going to move this down a little bit so you guys can get a good view of this. You guys can see the table quite well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, cool. So I've got some coins in my hand. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to play a bit of a game. Okay. So look, coin number 1, coin number 2, coin number 3. Okay. Now, if I take coin number 1, place coin number 1 in hand, coin number 2, place that in the hand. Coin number 3 goes into the pocket. How many do I have left in the hand?
2.
3. You see, that's the trick. You see, 1, 2, 3.
Well, hot damn.
That's it. Now, if I take another one, place it in the pocket, right? How many have I got in the hand?
2.
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
We'll do it again. Okay, so that's coin number 1, coin number 2, coin number 3. Watch carefully. I do this in my kids' shows, and they usually get it in one go. Now, watch carefully. Coin number 1, coin number 2, and then coin number 3 goes into the pocket. Now, this time, if you get it right, you get to keep the coins as well as the £5 notes. So how many in the hand?
It's got to be 2.
None.
Incredible.
Fantastic.
Charlie's just joined us again backstage, and he's looking hella confused.
I'm going to do you guys a quick card trick, actually. So, 52 cards in a deck of cards. Now, obviously, it's going to be a little bit hard for you guys to pick a card as such. So, in fact, is Charlie back now?
Yeah, he's there.
Back in the room, mate.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Charlie, I want you to just think of a card for me, if you can. Just get it in your mind for me.
Okay.
Any card you want. Now, all the cards are all completely different, as you guys can see. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle through. Jeremy, I'm going to get you to say stop for me anytime you want. I'm going to look away, but I'm going to riffle through like this. And you're just going to say the word stop for me. Ready?
Yep. Stop.
There. Now, Are you happy with that?
Yep.
You've got that card in your mind. It wasn't too fast, was it?
Nope, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Excellent. Now, I'm going to find your card one-handed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a bit of a shuffle, a mix, a cut. I'm going to try and find your card one-handed. Now, watch carefully. If I cut about 26 from the middle, like this, one card jumps straight out. The 8 of clubs, your card, right?
What the actual fudge sticks?
No,
There wasn't the card.
Charlie's still amazed, but no.
What was it?
I was just trying to ruin it. No, it wasn't. Sorry, mate.
What was it?
2 of clubs?
2 of clubs.
2 of clubs.
Come on. Jesus.
Thank you. Now, place them back on the top like this. I'm going to leave them all face down so you guys can see this. And I want you to just name a card for me, Charlie.
Sorry, mate.
Name the card. What was the card you're going to choose?
The 7 of clubs.
7 of clubs. Okay, so look, what we'll do is we'll leave the 7 there. How many cards down would that be in the 7? Under, over, halfway? It's got to be quite a few, hasn't it? So it's about 14 from the top. Now watch very carefully. You guys can see this. I'm just going to pop it and it changes. Look, straight into the... I love that. That's good. Now look, one more time again. Now look, we'll do it again one more time. Now look, if I take it again, the 7 of clubs, it is quite easy. Look, you can... Can you guys see it? Look, snap, and it changes back again to the 2 of clubs again. I'm going to give it a bit of a mix-up, a shuffle, if you will. Now, you could have had absolutely any single card. I did actually make a bit of a prediction. Back in my pocket over here is, in fact, the 7 of clubs, which is the change card. You didn't see the move, did you? When I went back in. Now, you guys don't know how this is done, right? So I'm going to show everybody at home how this is done. When you're not watching me, I'm sneaky. I get the card and I slip it into the pocket. That's the move, right? But it's done with palming the card off. Now, I'm allowed to give away trade secrets, as I told you before. I'm not in the actual magic circle, so it's fine. So look, that's when you get the card to just vanish, disappear, you see? Now, of course, all these cards, but look, did you see it jump, look, back into the pocket again, you see?
What? Hang on a minute. No.
Now,
Because I was watching the pocket then.
Watch very carefully. Don't blink. It goes back in the centre, and that's when every single card vanishes. The hand is truly quicker than the eye.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Something really quickly with...
Literally never playing poker with you, ever.
No, you always end up losing an item of clothing. Definitely. That's the way it goes.
I'm really annoyed that you're horizontal on my screen and no one's told me how to turn it around yet. They've all been too mesmerised on you to answer my message.
Is that what it is?
I'm trying to watch like this.
I don't even know where it's gone to. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try and find...
I don't trust a word you say. You haven't lost anything.
Yeah.
This one.
Too organised
This
for that.
napkin for this. This is the... Right, okay. So that's a bit annoying. I seem to have lost that. Right, so can you guys... You guys can see that coin, can't you? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, watch carefully. So look, if I drop the coin, it falls due to gravity. Now you can actually get the coin, look, watch carefully, to fall back up again. I'll do that again. Look, straight back up again. See?
What?
Now, if I take the coin here like this...
You can't just brush past that. Hang on.
Look, can you guys see it there? If I wave back, look, that's when it comes back again, you see? This time, if you keep the coin from here, look, you see the coin falls back. Now look, watch carefully. Now look, if I can you guys can see this, can't you as well? Yeah.
It's a white napkin.
If I place it into the napkin, look, you can actually get the coin to vanish. Now sometimes it appears back over here, and sometimes it appears just here like this. Now there's always a bit of a move with this, but you guys can see this, can't you? Look. And if I just a bottle of champagne.
What the hell?
Now, I'm sure if you guys rewind that, you might be able to see who knows. It was a bit of fun, right? Let's get into doing something else. Let's do it. This is an old trick. It's one of the first tricks that I ever learned. You guys got a good view of this, haven't you?
Yeah, we can see.
This is one of the first tricks that I ever learned. Now, let's get someone who's watching. Get them to name a number between 10 and 100. So it's a number between 10 and 100.
It'll take a little second to come in, but if you
That's all right.
get your comments in.
I'll have a drink whilst of water.
So, got a bit of a latency.
We've got a number?
69.
69.
Go on, Josh.
69. Okay. Now, let's go for Sam. Can you name a number? Sorry, do you want to choose either reds or blacks with this one?
Red, please.
Reds. You can either use the jacks, the queens, or you can go for the kings. The jacks, queens, or kings. What do you want to go for?
Queens.
Queens. Okay, now this is a memory test. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll use something like that. Queen of hearts. We're also going to use the queen of diamonds. I'm going to place those there. Okay, so just remember this is a memory test. So watch very carefully. Now look, queen of diamonds. Okay, I'm going to place the queen of diamonds inside one of the glasses. It's annoying, but I don't have glasses that fit properly. Okay, and also we've got another card, which is the queen of hearts, if you guys can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to take the queen of hearts, place the hearts inside this one. Now, which one is the queen of diamonds in? This one or this one?
First one that you
This
pointed at. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that hard, is it? Yeah. So look, if I take it and place it back in there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing again, but I'm going to mix them up. Okay.
Yeah.
So which one is the queen of diamonds and which one is the queen of hearts? My left or your right?
That's confusing.
The queen of diamonds is in the right.
The
My
heart
right.
is in the watch hand.
But
Queen of
the
hearts
heart
is
is
in the
in the
watch hand.
Yeah.
I did say it was a memory test, didn't I?
Yeah.
What was the number?
69.
Oh, 69. Sorry.
That's a 6. And
Hang on.
That's a 9 as well. A 69.
I'm going to be watching this video back just
Ironically,
relentlessly
that's actually
tomorrow.
the number of my mum and dad's house as well, which is a bit weird.
Josh knew that.
We're all
There you go.
familiar with that number.
Brilliant. Right, let's try one thing. I said to you I was going to do something that that I'm sort of working on at the moment. Something that could go a little bit tits up, but it's always good to have something that could go a little bit tits up.
Go for it.
So let's bring this over here. You guys can see that, can't you? Give you that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Right. So as magicians, we're always using different techniques and things. And one of the things that I've got into at the moment is card cutting. You know, cut into the actual, certain playing cards and things like that. It's a useful thing to have in your repertoire, being able to cut to any single card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to riffle down like this. And Jeremy, can you do me a favor? I just want you to just say the word stop for me anytime you want.
Yeah. Stop.
There. Now you've got a choice. You can either get me to carry on going a bit further, or you can stay where you are.
Go a bit further.
Go a bit further. Just say stop again.
Yeah. Stop.
There. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now you had a free choice. Okay. I'm going to say 17 cards with the weight of what's in my hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And the 17th card is the 9 of hearts, it should be. Is that right?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, well, let's try this again. Let's have another go at this again. This time I'm gonna get Charlie, can you just think of a playing card for me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And once you're happy with that playing card you've got in your mind?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what I want you to do is, so you can see in here, look, all the cards are all different and they're in no particular order whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put one specific card at a specific location. Let's see if this works. Like I said, it might not work. If it doesn't work, then we go on to something else. If it does, then, it's good. So what is the card, Charlie, you're thinking of?
The 3 of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. Yeah? Now, you've got a free choice of this. I'd like you to name a number up to 15 for me.
11.
11. Okay? Now, it's a free choice. You're happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah? 3 of diamonds and 11. That is a free choice. You've named it. You've said it right from the beginning. If I go through here, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8, that's 9, that's 10, and of course that is 11. That is the 3 of diamonds, if you guys can see that. Fantastic. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. One more for you. Let's do one more for you guys. Before I depart. Obviously, like, card tricks are the kind of thing what sort of transcend, I guess, over the internet quite a bit. So it's going to be a bit hard for getting anyone to sign a playing card. We'll do the same thing again. Can I just get you to Sam? Can you do this one? Can I just get you to just say stop for me?
Stop.
Stop there. Do you want to go a bit further, or are you happy?
I'm happy.
You're happy. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Right, now, I'm going to get you to sign a card for me. Okay, now, to do this, we're going to have to get you to come up with a word. This can be any single word, and also a number. This kind of like makes the card completely original. So what word would you like?
Strut. S-T-R-U-T.
Strut. Okay, so we've got the word strut.
Cool.
And also, think of a number between 1 and 1,000. This is not to do with me guessing what the number is as such. This is more along the lines of like making your card very unique. What number would you like between 1 and 1,000?
666.
666. Excellent. I'm not even going to comment on that. But right, so the signature, strut, 666. Watch carefully. If I take the card, place the card back into the middle in the center, right? I'm going to give it a bit of a mix-up, a shuffle, if you will. Ooh. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll use the top card here so you guys can see this. And Jack of Spades. Can you see that?
Yeah.
I'm going to place Jack of Spades just underneath my watch like this, if you guys can see it. Watch carefully. One wave, and that's it. It changes. Look, bang, into the 666 number. Okay. Watch carefully again. I'm going to take the card again, place it back into about center, about middle. Okay. Again. Now you can see it's not the top card, but look, watch carefully. One shake, and that's when the card actually jumps back to the top again. Again, if you take it again from here, you place it back into the middle. Shake it again. Of course, one card jumps to the top, but it's not the not the 666 strut. But if you guys can see this from here, if I wave really carefully, look, you see it changes back into the 666 again. Now look, we'll mix it again. Really give it a good old shuffle. Okay. And we'll do the end part. Now again, watch very carefully. We'll use Queen of Clubs this time. Okay. I'm going to take the Queen of Clubs, place it into the middle. Now, hopefully I can tear this so you guys can see this. Have you got a good view of this?
Yeah.
I'm going to tear just the corner bit off. I'm going to stick it to my forehead. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. And we're going to use the Queen of Clubs, which is the random card. Now watch very carefully. If I 1, 2, 3, and it changes. Look, straight into the strut with the 666 on, and of course, if I take this piece here,
No.
you can now see it. Now change. Here's the piece with the.
Absolutely fantastic.
What?
Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. It really has. I'm glad pretty much all of those went right. So yeah, hopefully you guys really enjoyed that.
Mate,
Genuinely blown away.
incredible.
Genuinely, that was
Cool. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
I'm really going to be watching this video back tomorrow.
Yeah,
1,000 times.
that's what we're going to be doing.
Well, I'm going to be watching that for the champagne bottle at least, because that was
That's
crazy.
something like, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, thank you so much for giving us your time. That was
You are welcome.
thoroughly enjoyable. Very much. The comments have been going mad. I didn't want to highlight too many comments because I didn't want to cover up the cards and things. But
then
yeah,
I'm just looking at some of them. So
there's
yeah,
been
there's
been some amazing feedback.
I've been getting messages on my phone as well. People are just going mental. Josh is particularly dumbfounded. I think he's probably gone for a little lie down now.
Yeah. It's hard though, trying to do magic to the camera, to people who aren't, obviously you guys are there, but you're not there. That kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well,
I think things sort of work out really well, for across the way. So yeah,
I think it translated really well. To be fair,
I've got a virtual show this next year. So yeah, I think the way things are going, I'm going to be doing a lot more virtual shows and whatnot. So it's been a nice learning curve. It really has, and a great experience. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
No problem at all. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll speak to you soon.
Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, make some noise. Send some
cheers.
Make some noise in the comments because that was just a bit much for me. If anything.
Yeah, that was mental.
I'm gonna have to go and get a glass of wine after that.
Just the traditional way of making it come out of a napkin, or
no, I'm just gonna go and pour it out of a bottle into a glass because that's blowing my mind. But I'll be.
Cool. See you in a bit. You keep trying to do a bit of product placement. I see.
Me.
Yeah, it's not a generic red can that you keep.
I was just trying to make a drink appear, but honestly, I see. That was thoroughly.
Yeah, that was incredible, wasn't it?
Guys, thanks so much for your comments and your engagement. It really helps, and we can see you're all as mind blown as we are. Genuinely, fantastic. Everyone's really praising this guy. We've had 3 magicians on. They've all been fantastic. I'm so glad it translated well on the platform because we were concerned it'd be a bit laggy and a little bit, I don't know, wouldn't come across quite as it has, but it's genuinely been brilliant. So if you've got more magicians out there, you've got more tricks, please do get in touch. We're looking for more
absolutely. I think that was incredible.
What happens on Thursday, Sharps?
Thursday, we have This Pub's Got Talent, and we've done it 2 weeks running now. Yesterday was our second, and they've been absolutely fantastic. Like the quality of acts that we've had on, we've been amazed. And I think Emily's already got a pretty full show next week, which is just great. Yeah, she's working really hard, bless her. So, just great acts, really good. Chris Hines and Ollie Sirrett are giving us a little surprise each week, which is unbelievable. But yeah, people are putting the effort in and showing off their talents. It's absolutely incredible. So if you do want to get involved with that, go on.
I said we can watch all the shows back as well, can't we? Because we've got all of the videos up on our Facebook page, the virtual pub.
Yeah, and so can you. Anything we've broadcast live is all saved on the Facebook page. So if you have a look at the videos, if someone says, "Oh, did you see that guy doing that thing?" you can look back and have a look at that guy doing that thing.
Yeah, this is definitely going to watch back. So if you've got someone in the family that's not watched it and you think it's going to be an asset, I'm
going to be showing the kids tomorrow morning for sure. That was amazing.
Just jump on the page, hit on the video section on our page, and watch away. There's loads of good stuff on there. Food, there's gardening. We've had yoga, we've had
fitness classes,
regimes, all sorts, loads and loads and loads of stuff. So yeah, lots of content there. We've got Samuel back in the room as well. He's warming up.
Hey, him again. But yeah, the point we didn't say was if you do want to get involved with This Pub's Got Talent on a Thursday, just shoot us a message, let us know what it is that you want to do, and we'll get you a time slot.
Yeah. Or message Emily.
Or message Emily.
Saves us a job.
What's her second name? Get Boyman?
This one, look.
There she is. Mind blown.
There she is.
Yeah. She's been in the comment section. Hello,
Adam Butler says Dynamo can eat my kettle. I bet you can as well.
Probably could, yeah. You probably can. Genuinely probably could. Don't eat.
Kyle says don't eat his kettle, and if you know, you know. Kyle's got a history with kettles.
Has he?
Yeah, we'll tell you later. Tell you later. Don't worry about that.
So we got a whole nother show. Sorry, Charlie. Go on.
That's right. Just saying, Sharpie's got a lovely new camera and a new, lovely new laptop for the platform.
Got a new T-shirt as well. Look.
Ooh, what did it say? Mother Vulture.
Yeah, they were on the other night.
Oh, they were on the show, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Straight out of Bristol. Brilliant.
I've not watched it yet.
Yeah, told you I was a fanboy. Got the T-shirt and everything.
Right. Did you get that as a result of the show, or have you had that since day dot?
Long story. I bought one at the gig. It was the wrong size, and there's been all sorts of issues with Royal Mail getting it. But I got it today, so I'm happy.
Because didn't you pick up the wrong bands?
Oh no, that was Jack's Van Warhorns. I picked up a Hyperforia T-shirt after a few too many.
You're good at merch, aren't you?
Merch king, mate. Yeah, I can't wait to see the monstrosity I end up with our own merch.
Backstage, ready for the next show because we've got a double show for you guys tonight.
As if that wasn't enough. That incredible music show. Now we're setting fire to the pub.
Magic.
That's magic. Yeah, not for an insurance job, just because it's going to be utter fire on the show tonight. So if you're joining us, for the second part of the show, then you probably know about this one already. And if you just stuck around after the magic and you're ready for this one, I was just about to. Oh, he is there. I can see him moving. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back on the stream again. Sam, are you leaning on the wall to show your watch off? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Owen Penrice.
Right.
Yes, bro.
Can we hear you?
I can't hear him, and he's sideways as well. Why is the fourth window sideways for me every time?
We can't hear you, Matt Penrice. Mate, refresh.
Owen needs to refresh, and I think Sharpie needs to refresh as well because he's got sideways people going on.
Well, I'm going to do it because the whole magic show I was like that.
Yeah, it's not good. None of us were. It's just you, mate.
This lean's going on the next merch item.
BRB.
I think it should. It's a power lean. That is a powerful, powerful lean.
I've been rumbled though because it's partly what I do just because I lean, but it's also partly so I can show off this bit of tattoo and this watch. Well, it wasn't that. It was genuinely just because I was leaning, and then everyone started calling me out for it in the comments. Anyway, that's not content. Owen Penrice, everybody.
They're still sideways.
No
audio.
Check your cam and mic settings, mate. Just go into settings.
Just double check your settings.
He's on his phone, so he doesn't have settings.
True.
Goodness gracious.
We'll get it sorted. We know what we're doing.
These little errors, they're far and few between now. Far and few between. I can see McQueen, the magician, in the background now.
Yeah, there he is.
What's he doing? He's got a bottle of water.
Put that away, you.
Another show.
That's for the late night show.
Oh, bless. Who's that?
While we're waiting for Owen, tomorrow is going to be an absolute belter, by the way.
Go on.
Tomorrow night we've got Rue, and if you guys haven't checked her out yet, you need to check her the effing H out because she is incredible.
R-U-E.
Did you see the live stream thing that they did the other night with the drums and everything? Did. Oh my god, it's too good. It's like super jazzy kind of Winehouse style vocals with live drums, which I hope we've got tomorrow. Summer. So incredible kind of jazzy female vocalist playing guitar as well, singer-songwriter with I believe, we don't need to go into who the guy is, but it's a drummer in the background, and he's kind of like real jazzy drummer playing on brushes and stuff. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It's I know we're not supposed to have favourites, but this one's up there.
It was genuinely insane. Like I watched maybe 35 minutes of it. I watched like the last part of it, and it just got better and better and better and better. And it's all original material as well. So I'm hoping we've got quite a good lengthy show for everyone tomorrow.
Yeah, get your length out for the lads.
Get it.
Owen Penrice, everybody.
Have we got it going? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yay!
How's it going, man?
Very well, thank you, gentlemen. Very well. Easy like a Zontag Morgan.
Oi. Mate, I saw your video earlier that you introed it in full fluent German. I didn't realise you had that in the bag.
I told you thought I was joking. You thought I was joking. Got it,
Mate, it
boys.
was très impressive. I don't know what impressive is in French.
Impressive.
Ooh, he speaks French as well. Line up,
No, I
ladies.
don't know. You just say it in a French accent, innit?
Yeah. Mate, thank you so much for just scrambling this show together, because this looks like it's going to be a bit of a belter.
Mate, if it's anything like the sound check that we checked on earlier,
Yeah, baby.
sounded very crisp and clean.
Do you wanna run through kind of what the plan is with the show and what we're thinking like structurally and kind of all that stuff? Like how do we reckon it's going to run?
So what the plan is to like get rappers on. So I would say after how hard it's been to book this week, I'm lucky I've got some friends that are rappers. But if anyone knows a rapper who's good, obviously get them to get in touch with me. Sam will put the link to my Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and just give me a message. So the plan is that we'll get some people on to do some rapping for us over some beats, and then we'll break down their lyrics and have a chat to them about their process, how they come about the writing, and then maybe a little surprise game at the end. But we'll see how we go.
Like it. And what are we calling this? We're calling this Fire in the Pub, right?
Fire in the pub.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of got named on the show the other night, didn't it? And it kind of, well, the whole thing got conceived just live on the show the other night, and then we kind of had a chat afterwards and went, hang on a minute, this could actually be a show. So
another pressure booking.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey Owen, you know what'd be really good if you definitely do? Definitely.
Yeah, you sure you want to do that, Owen? Then, yeah. Come on.
Anything that's said on here is it's bound by a legal binding contract. So we're still waiting on Josh Hansford to get his head trimmed. We've only got to reach £1,000. So again, just to recap on our NHS fundraiser, Sam, beautiful Sam on the right hand side with the powerful lean, has engaged in a fantastic fundraising scheme in order to sort of raise money for the NHS. And if you raise £500, he's going to shave his hair off. If we raise £1,000, we're going to have Josh Hansford shave his hair off. He's got long hair, so he's got a lot to lose. But please do keep sending in your donations, because we're now at £265, I think.
Also, you don't forget, once we get to 1,500 quid, Jengo, Josh's missus, is going to shave her hair off, which is huge.
That doesn't seem to go down.
That happened live on air as well. So there you go. Don't donate to that. Just donate directly to the NHS. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a segue. Let's get back
both
into
good causes. Both very good causes.
Let's get back into Fire in the Pub. So, Owen, how are we going to run this? Are you going to drop some stuff first, or are we going to?
I'm going to start. I'm going to start things off, and I've got a beat that hopefully I know Yabs is going to like this one. That's the big thing. I know Yabs is going to like this beat. Some lyrics, some fruity content, but however, it's one of the cleanest ones I have, just in case there are any younger ones or anyone who's I don't really know what word to say. Anyone who's a bit strict.
It's a bit of a disclaimer. You know, the show may have some content within it that some viewers may find offensive.
And if we wait one more minute, we're an hour later than the start time. So then maybe we get ourselves past the watershed. Then,
yeah, true. What time is it there? Where Berlin is?
So I'm an hour ahead.
Okay.
So and that's what gets me every time is I'm here right at the start, ready to go, and I'm like, oh god, I'm an hour ahead of these guys. But how good is McQueen though? Oh my god,
mate.
Yeah,
that legit blew my mind on a few of them. Especially when he kind of leads you down a path and you think the sort of punchline, the reveal is going to be one thing, and then it's just like bang, it's another thing. Like that's when it really got me.
That bit stuck to his head was just
that was genuinely brilliant.
Yeah, it was incredible. I loved it.
Extremely talented guy, man. I couldn't keep a straight face when I was doing that kind of stuff. I'd know the joke or the punchline, and I'd be. You could have
Just knowing how many ladies' numbers you're going to be getting when the lockdown's finished.
Yeah, you don't get enough as a musician. See? That's the problem.
Owen, are we getting a bit of American instrumentals, American hip hop instrumentals coming through tonight? UK, East Coast, West Coast? Talk to me.
I gotta tell what I feel. I gotta talk about my life as I see it. Biggie.
Oi.
Oh. Yeah, what we thinking? Should we do that? Are you sure? Are they ready for that? Are they ready for
Yeah,
that?
I reckon let's just dive straight in.
Ooh. Biggie.
I gotta tell what I feel.
Okay, Penrice, everybody, make some noise in the comments, ladies and gentlemen.
Make some love.
Fire in the pub. It's a virtual pub exclusive. Here we are. So, I'm just gonna let it run for a bit to get past the boogie bit. Hey, okay. Check it. I don't catch the rhythm with a mitt. It's cricket when the willow clips leather and cork. Big dick, I might swing it a bit before I hit you for 6. Spit and shine so you can see my rougher side. No, brother, tough as I when the lights down low. Skin another Marley, make that bone my throat. Over, or we're out again. Counting cans proudly, I stack my shrapnel up till I can get my stuff. Foliage burnt helps expose what's left. So bless the treaded dirt, accept the blessed curse. Devil, do your worst. I don't believe in heaven, I believe in bread broken bros. Your foe's friend is your friend's foe. If one slips, then we awful. Awful eyes press pause less wisely. Especially if they're feeling my styly. Huh, I got a fair sea breeze behind me. Chap lips when the wind sings. Match fit for hat tricks. Have a kingpin gripping the pals. I'll snit and sniffing you so I can stick to myself. How can I believe in you? You don't believe in yourself. Dust off the shelf, start to rebel. Study the spells, hunt the gazelle. Have you got a story to tell and will it sell? Tell him, have you got a story to tell and will it sell? There's one more verse before you cut me off, boys. Oi. I'll fly above the squalor so I can get the drop on them. Break down every monument. Actions have a consequence. And in my life, I've seen a lot of them. I'll remain anonymous, seeking peace through dominance. So submit quick to my flow. If you didn't, now you know. The OK is a pro with the tiger-like approach. That's woods from the rough, flashes to a bluff. Yeah, OK got that stuff that you can't teach. You could bring an army, it's just a bigger target. If you win, then what's the margin? What's a lost cost in a lost cause? If you're the top boss, I'll be Jean-Claude. I'll be rolling roars, kicking doors down. If you pig a field, then you're all out. Middle finger to the pork now. But respect to the key workers, but still. That's the little one there for you boys.
Oi.
Biggie.
Biggie.
So,
Can't you see?
yes, boys. That's the first one out the way. Thank you.
Mate, that was-
my mum's just commented. Big up my mum.
Mate, there's loads of people in the comments with the surname Penrice.
No way, we're everywhere, mate. Watch out.
Yeah.
Elfkin Penrice. What does that mean? What's that?
No idea what an Elskin is. Never heard of that before in my life.
No,
Me
that is.
neither.
A what?
A really big rolly. Right.
Yeah. If anyone can let us know what one of them is, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
We've never heard of this Pornhub thing.
thing.
We've never heard of this Pornhub thing either that people keep saying our logo looks
Oh,
like.
what's that?
Never heard of it.
Crazy.
Banging on
Sounds
about
like
that. I
a
don't know.
premium venture.
Yeah.
Corn? Is that like a collection of farmers' corn?
Corn Hub?
Like it.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
corn.
there's mad love going on in the comments. Thanks you lot for sticking around after the magic show for some fire in the pub, which is it's a new one we're trialing. Well, we're not trialing it. We're doing this all the time now. This is great fun. So I think the idea is we're going to kind of Owen's going to come on. We're going to bring some guests in. We're going to break down some bars, and we're just going to get a little bit fruity on a Friday night.
Yeah.
Damn right. We had fun last time, right? So why not keep it going?
Yeah, it was great.
I'm gonna bring another one in and I'll do that like every week. I'll do a couple just as the host, and then someone can come on and try and do it better. How about that?
Fire!
So come on, it's that culture, you know. It's that
Yeah,
culture.
yeah,
Come
sick.
on and show me that I'm not that good, please. I'd
All
love
right,
people to
sweet.
show me that they're better.
Shots
This
fired
is
by
the
OK
vibe,
Penrice.
innit?
We won.
Yeah.
No shots fired. You're
really
trying to goad me into it, is what you're trying to do. Like, trying to make me go even
Straight.
further.
Owen's basically just said no one's better than him, and if anyone wants to better him, then they're welcome on the show.
That's it. All we need is in the newspaper now, and then it's true. God, oh man, right. I'm gonna get on with the next one anyway. Right, boys.
Sweet. Let's do it.
This is called Berlin. It's quite old, so bear with me. I'm faded again, elevated, dilated, the pupils wasted. What on earth would the master say when I bear all TED talks, educating, persuading changes in the status quo through my status and range of quotes? They
Perfect.
want to promote the CEO, call the spotlight, marching in his sheepskin coat. You saying something?
I was just ad-libbing.
Oh,
It's just ruining it for you.
right.
I was just doing the Charlie Sloth ad-libs, but yeah, I'll leave it next time.
Cool. It's a wheel up then. It's a wheel up.
Yeah. Pull up.
Can you hear the levels all right? You can hear everything
Yeah,
okay?
sweet.
Sound. I'm faded again, elevated, dilated, my pupils wasted. What on earth would the master say when I bear all TED talks, educating, persuading changes in a status quo through a status and range of quotes? They wanna promote the CEO, call the shots like Motson in a sheepskin coat. Cameras flashing, lead to sergeants bashing. It's a fashion clashing, constables smashing each and every brick in the wall. This cunt's got balls, there's no obstacles, nothing's impossible. Not when you're the apostle and God's gospel's hip hop and thick rocks clog your nostrils. I rave in HD. Come feel the definition, slide apart the partition, sign a petition, it ain't a competition. We've all had it bad, castrated in this condemnation. I need a vocation or a vacation, but words are my weapon of choice. Boys will be boys, boys will make noise, boys will take toys out. I'm arousing listeners, feel it in your trousers, that's purpose. It's a reason to live to fuck, get drunk, get wrecked and forget that scared. Get ripped till you can't think. What I mean is, if I give them the horn, they'll bust nuts, heads will literally pop off. It's so hard saying, yes sir boss, when you had your props loft. You tossed off a bunch of rude yobs. If you move soft, move on. This ain't no place for sweet boys. Run on home to mother. Get your head under the covers this instant. The boogeyman's coming and he's sniffing for a victim. It's getting dark now. My thoughts are Hiroshima. Cloud light. But the good die young, and the cunts always live long and prosper. I'll avoid coming a cropper at the Oscars, totting off royally, totting hobgoblin. What a tosser, these faucets there, dripping everywhere. Need to let the hair down, nah, grow a set, and let's address the real issue. Real, recognize real, the familiar mirror. The same old angles, reel it in, let the kink sink in, let the symbolism tear stairs down, hellbound sub drop. Man, I think I'm there now. I'm ecstatic, yamming acid in the attic with my fam and that. Oh my days, white boy wasted. We run things. We've been slanging legs for ages. I take you back to basics, and we ain't on the same shit. I take you back to basics, cause we ain't on the same shit. Cause I'm faded again, elevated. Yeah, I'm faded again, elevated. With a whistle and solo at the end.
Oh, mate, that was legit fire in the pub.
Mate, your voice, man.
Mate, that was beautiful.
Love it. You got.
I like one thing I've always been a fan of your style is how you kind of blend the singing and the rapping all together, and it's kind of like you never like sometimes you sit halfway in between, and that's always like I've always enjoyed that about your style.
Nice one, man. Thanks.
Blender and Glenn are loving it, mate.
Yeah, pop.
Yeah. Lucas in the background, he's listening in.
He loved the lyrics about not liking police there, didn't he? I bet he loved that.
I like. Was there a bar in there about the attic?
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. I'm ecstatic in the attic. I'm ecstatic yamming acid in the attic with my fam and that. That
Yeah,
will
beautiful.
remind Shut-Uppy of a time that he used to know me in the attic where I was not all with it, shall we say. But I was having a great time regardless.
Blurry days they are, mate.
Mate, there's a lot-
Hazy days.
A lot of love
days.
coming in the comments. Thanks to you lot have stuck around, and I think this is cool. We like this vibe. It's nice.
I
It's,
enjoy it.
something a little bit different for us. We've been doing a lot of bands, a lot of kind of acoustic acts, that type of thing, and it's nice to switch it up a bit. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sweet.
Are we saying mainly hip hop? Only hip hop tonight?
To whoever you
Or
want, friend.
You got something? You got something dutty for us?
I got
Something
dusty.
private?
I got a dusty rhythm.
Dutty.
I got a dusty rhythm. Get in the comments anyway, because like if we open it up to like grind people who like, I don't just talk about like selling drugs and shooting guns because I don't really do that. So I can't really talk about that. But you know, so there's a line. If you're someone that's talking all about that life, then you know, go do your thing. But like, if you're talking about some deeper stuff, we can do grime on here as well. We can do trap music. We can do any kind of music. It's just rapping. You know?
Yeah, sick.
Modern. I've really fallen out with like modern commercial hip hop, like the stuff you see on TV and on MTV.
Oh, I was supposed to send you links.
You did send me a load of links. I've not.
I did?
had time. Yeah, you've sent me a load of stuff. I just like 90s hip hop and R&B, 2000s. That's like the golden era for me for hip hop. That was when it was real hip hop. This like new mumble rap stuff just isn't my thing.
Who's your favorite? Who's your you're a Biggie guy, right? I thought
love Biggie, love Nas. Like Kendrick Lamar, I love recently. He's obviously sick. I love and Poetic Justice is probably one of my favorite tracks of his.
Yes.
But yeah, just the old school guys. Just
I'd say someone that I know you would love. Did you listen to much Mac Miller or?
Oh, do you know what? I've listened to a bit, man.
His latest couple of albums are really like musically as well amazing. Like,
I'll tell you who I do like at the moment. I do like the UK scene at the moment. It's sort of come into its own now. It's got its own sound. It's always had its own sound, but I'm appreciating it. I didn't like the
Charlie, you're getting murked in the comments, by the way.
Did you read it while you were talking?
Literally, just as you said about the UK scene, it's like talking about your Stormzy t-shirt.
I saw Stormzy from Rob Foster, but actually, do you know what? I quite like some of the UK stuff.
Yeah, man. I think UK for me, what I found is that I was like, when I was younger, I was like grime. I was like, oh no, what's that? Because it was all of these kind of weird beats. It was like, and it was like, oh god, it's all over the place because it was just made on Fruity Loops. But now it's like, wow, like this beat is crazy, man. Like, I don't know how loud it's gonna be though.
We're going in. We're going in.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, Penrice, stepping up again. Make some noise in the comments.
Hey, it won't last if you can't keep the graft on the down low. Think you're hard, but you're not. You push shit. You're an arsehole. That's just it. To the kids, we're like Christ in a bathrobe. When I bust bars, they don't dance, they get charged. Arms up in your best arms, hand on your heart. Mine beats the time of 140. The beat's not mine, but it's naughty. Bring the spice so we can get sporty. Let the streets decide if I'm scrawny. Like my chicken fried with hot sauce. Please don't gentrify your next door. Me, testify in the court, please. Can't speak sense to these Tories. Nah. That's why man's abroad. That's why man's got fans abroad. Because my life's a tour, but the world is yours. That's why man's abroad. That's why man's got plans abroad. Tour de force, draw pen, not sword. Fuck fake friends in these torturous forts. I'll bust my Parker pen like a Margot Skane. Spud my friend could be Bob or Ken. They want to pay me now, want to play me now. They didn't want to pay me then. Didn't want to play me then. Dawn, dusk, sunset. I was busy busking sets, can't love, no scared. I've been silly trusting them, another 50 front in friend. Another lover wanna get lost in lust, wanna get dropped in deep ends. But I wouldn't pick up round these ends. Nah, at least not by yourself. The young guns here on slight and stealth. Ninjas kings for the tiger bell. Only time will tell on your ride through hell. Will you hide in shells or divine yourself? And trying to win, they ain't trying to fail. And trying to live, I got the holy grail. I've got the holy hand grenade. I got the smoke and it's lemon haze. It'll focus your grace, help you stomach the hatred. Like a hug to the brain or a hug when the day's shit. Hey, you're a mug, you can't handle the tea. Hey. This beat is so good. Like, I'll catch it again. Right, so Hey, okay, with a Grime sound. Don't bite when the wolf's got teeth out. Don't come yard if you won't bring weed round. Don't bring birds, I won't keep my feet out. Ni hao, sick flow with the Tokyo eyes. Don't watch my joke, I've been on the grind. I like my split with a bitch on the side. And man try flex, but they snitch on the sly. And that leads to sunk ships. It ain't just assumptions. If my wave gets disrupted, no debate, no discussions. It's bait if you're trusting, man can't change their reluctance. So I'll just blaze it a function. Cause I see a space of the grace to the jungle junction. Are you ready? Out. Mic drop.
Oi, 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 oi. That's some legit fire coming through.
Hey, I've got fire coming out of my head at the moment. I'm boiling.
Josh is in the comments saying Owen's about to ignite for real. Actual fire, lad. Mate, fair play. Yeah, it was that last one was way quicker, wasn't it? That was
Grime, yeah. So that like grime is typically like if you think of like a house beat or a garage beat, grime is like that, but like a few BPM faster and like a lot more like skippy. But it's honestly like they don't get it anywhere else. Like it's all you go to like concerts here and they're a bit like they don't know how to dance to it.
okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I represent by bumping this out loud as possible, and I've realised I've done that whole set with my window wide open.
Sick. Mate, you're giving out fire in Berlin for free.
One for the neighbours there, just in case we were cold this evening.
You'll have the police knocking in a minute, won't you?
But
No, we're not-
probably, yeah, probably.
Round
We'll
here,
see what happens. Just makes it mad notorious then, doesn't it?
Do you reckon the show so far feels a little bit like someone who knows a lot about hip hop teaching it to like three granddads? Charlie asking about his 90s stuff and that, and then me and Des
Noise.
maybe that's just how we pitch it. It's just like you're the one that knows about it, and it's an education for us.
It's an evening masterclass.
I do feel like the teacher a little bit, but I don't know. I like that vibe because it's not often in my life I get to feel like that. So I enjoy
That's cool. We're happy to facilitate that vibe for you.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's words like facilitate that make us sound like not G.
Have you got your lesson plan? Yeah. Have you got your lesson plan there for us, Mr.
I'm
Squire?
doing my homework. I've been listening to loads of. I'm not even going to say it. I feel like all my hip hop references just make me sound basic.
No, come on.
Mate, High Focus is my jam, man. Like Wizzy, like Leaf, all them lot. That's See, the two on the right, they're just like, never heard of that. What's all this?
You know, one thing. The best thing about High Focus is this beat, though. I need to show you this, Charlie. You're gonna love this.
See, he knows I know.
I know he knows. Jezza, you won't like it, mate. All right, sorry.
Cool. Cheers.
It's for
Generation
the
thing.
youth,
Yeah.
Mate, this is evil. This beat, mate. I'll do this next week.
Yes,
you know the
bro.
Open Wisdom one?
Yes,
mate. I don't think I've got any bars to this, but listen, Charlie, when this drops, mate, it's horrible.
I'm ready.
Oh,
this is a Dyke beat, isn't it?
Dyke beat, yeah.
Make a film about me trying to fuck a fucking stunt, man.
See me, I'm walking. Why? Because I don't run, fam.
Mate, them bars are hard. You know, that was one take as well, Owen. He come in the studio.
Mate,
that was the first tune he did. Really?
I met him. Actually, we got a special guest tonight, haven't we, as well?
Ooh.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's not him. Sorry to disappoint.
Imagine that, the continuity of that just being like, oh yeah, and we got Ocean Wisdom sat there.
But he just like walks over my shoulder. He's like, "That's my beat, bro. Like, you can't use my beat."
That would
Next week.
But no, like I met this guy with the special guest that we have, and we actually chilled with him and had a really long cigarette with him. It lasted for ages, and had a chat. It was sick, mate.
He's deep, man. Like he goes in, like the bars and like even on the interviews and stuff. Like he's a dude.
Have you done his new like mixtape, the one with all the skits in and stuff?
Yeah, I just love. What's the one I love? Not the first one, but that one, that album, the one that was the one with Dyke and all that.
Oh yeah. So
Chaos 93.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's what it's called.
That album got me like that. Like threw me onto like a High Focus kind of that was when I kind of realized, okay, UK hip hop, like sort of like came round to it, and then started listening to a lot of that, and then the the other one, the one that he did with Dizzy, and there was load of kind of guest ones. I was kind of on that, and then the latest one, I just haven't done it yet. And my mate Nick Muzz is gonna like go mad at me for that because he's been trying to push it on me for ages. He's like, no, listen to it. It's better than Chaos 93. But
give yourself time though. Give yourself like time to listen to the whole project because it's one of them ones. So it's like but yeah, like I don't know, man. High Focus for me, I said to you on my first show here, like High Focus for me, I bump that through my speaker when I go to the park, and people know where I'm from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going to come up to me trying to talk German when they hear like, "Hi, I'm James. Nice name, and I'm quite safe." I don't know, like all of these like typically Bristol sounding lyrics. You know, it's like they know you're from the West Country. Then bye.
Yeah. More of an R&B and soul man. I'll be honest.
I kind of expected that.
Montel Jordan kind of vibe.
No.
Let me lick you up and down till you say stop.
Hey, look, I've got a Claire's playlist on Spotify that will blow your mind.
A Claire's playlist?
Yeah, man.
Oh my God. Can you link me to that, Cheza?
Yeah, I'll do it right now.
Send me the link to that.
Literally right now.
That's full of bangers, mate.
You're going to love it.
Right, I feel like we're pieing our guests. Should we bring him in?
Oh, yeah. Is he in backstage?
Mate, he's been there the whole time.
He wants to come and ask me about my playlist. I can see it.
That's right.
Well, this your boy, Owen. Why don't you intro him?
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, coming out of Bath in the West Country by way of Berlin and Nuremberg in Germany, one of my best friends, shout out to my brother, Awkward L. Let's make some noise.
Whee.
What up, everyone?
Thanks for joining us, man.
Awkward L.
Well, everyone's expecting Ocean Wisdom now, but...
Yeah.
MF Doom, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, it's sweet,
Hopefully
man. Thanks for joining us.
Disappointment.
No, it's nice. It's nice to have another guest on with a real clean channel. Owen's the only one without a mic at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Up,
Do you play a bit of bass as well? I could see. Oh, and you got a guitar in the background. Nice.
I'm learning. At the moment, the skills are pretty basic, but...
Yeah. So you're taking this time out, this isolation, to sort of learn some new instruments, right?
Sure, yeah. Nice. Super productive. I'm trying, yeah. There's like a lot of projects going on, all different stuff, and I'm lucky enough to still be working full time. So,
okay. What do you do?
I'm an apparel graphic designer.
Oh, sick!
So I'm doing graphics for clothing. That's why I'm out here in Nuremberg, working for Adidas.
Oh, sick! Nice.
Cool.
Mic drop.
Are you taking on any freelance work? Because we just dropped a merch range, which is pretty basic.
Yeah, a bit tough at the moment. Tough market for that, I think.
We'll talk. We need some merch done that's not just our logo plastered across a hoodie. Not that there's anything wrong with that, and we really love everyone for ordering it, but I don't know. We were doing we got Weesup on Sunday, and you guys know who Weesup are. I saw their merch range today, and I was like, we need to step it up a bit. So yeah, it'd be sick if we could talk about some designs if you're taking on freelance stuff. While the world's in meltdown, might as well take on some freelance.
We can always talk about it for sure, yeah.
All right, that's contractually binding.
I'll pie you off air.
Yeah, sweet. Well, now, regardless of the merch thing, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for giving us some of your time. From what I've heard, it's exciting stuff to have you on.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, I appreciate the invite. It's I checked out the first one that Owen did, where he was playing some tunes from Berlin. That was dope to see, and obviously, that was, I think, one of your early broadcasts. So
yeah, that was back in the day.
Back in the day, way back.
2.5 weeks ago.
Beginning of the quarantine.
Yeah.
Beginning.
Yeah, everything feels like it's happening at a million miles an hour at the moment. So like tonight is officially 3 weeks since we've been doing this, but like, I don't know, you think back to like Owen's first show, like Burt Miller and stuff, and it feels like it was time ago, but it was literally like two and a bit weeks ago. It's bonkers.
It does feel like ages ago, doesn't it? Actually, that first set that I done. Jesus.
Well, I think when I watched that, you guys were like 3,000 likes or something. Now you're almost 7,000, so that's crazy.
Was that all?
I hadn't even been on the BBC back then.
Oh, no.
The referencing that got to. Yeah, no, we've almost got 7,000 followers actually, and we were on I think 6,200 and something likes. So yeah, we're doing well. The platform's growing. It's the community. We're just trying to reach out to people that are in isolation. Some of us are struggling with it more than others. That's why this all came about. But yeah, no, thank you guys for sort of bringing some really amazing material to the platform, because it's really, I'm very grateful for it personally. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's nice
definitely. Charlie's getting a hip hop education that he desperately needs.
Poor Charlie.
Charlie's getting rinsed.
Okay,
At least no one's talking to me because I'm too old apparently, so I'm staying out of it. But Charlie's getting rinsed.
Sharp is like earned some sort of respect. Sharp is earned some sort of respect as like the granddad of hip hop back there, but Charlie's getting loads tonight.
It must be something to do with the wall.
Have you got a shout out?
Urban background.
I didn't question Jezza because I just knew that he knew. Do you know what I mean? I was like, I'm not even going to bother asking, but I had to clarify.
My time with such trivial questions.
Mate, you don't have a brick wall like that unless you're deep into the UK hip hop scene.
Please.
That's right, another brick in the wall, baby.
Or a stand-up comic. I think that's a generic.
We got to remake like a Michael Jackson bad like logo, the artwork with you leaning on that wall with like a leather jacket on. Sharpie.
I can't do the lean, mate. The lean's been taken. That's copyrighted by the top left.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
Be leaning.
This is like it's the can I carry your books to class? Lean, isn't it? On the lockers in high school. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones.
He needs a pack of Marlboro Red under that folded up t-shirt, doesn't he?
I'm captain of the football team, you know.
I'm a pretty
quarterback.
big deal.
Anyway, we've got a guest here, ready and raring, and I believe we got some backing tracks lined up. We're gonna let him do his thing, right?
Yeah, let's hit it. Take it away, awkward L, please.
The vibe.
Do you want an intro? Do you want an intro? More of an intro, or?
I mean, I can introduce the song. It has a cool story, so let's do that quickly first.
Let's do that, but save some details for afterwards because I'd like to talk to you about the songs.
Okay. Well, quick history about the song. So this one is actually produced by a guy called Stuart David, and I ended up connecting with him online. But yeah, he was like the co-founder and former bass player of a band from Glasgow called Bell and Sebastian, which is a dope indie band for anyone who doesn't know. But yeah, so we connected, and probably more about that later. But yeah, this is a beat from him, and then I wrote the lyrics. So a bit of a collaboration. And just holler if the sound's like not perfect, but let's see.
Standard.
Yeah. Voices in my head. Voices in my head. They're all fucking rapping to me. Voices in my head. Asking what has happened to me. Voices in my head. Voices in my head. But with you up in my bed, the voices don't even matter to me. Celebrate, girl. This is more than we paid for. This ain't no minor, no. I'd say it's major. I know you don't need saving, so let's savor this moment forever. Take our time, let me amaze ya. Floating around the room like it's our space. Coasting and floating to the moon like it's ours, hey. I know I'm distant sometimes, acting all blasé, but I'm really into you, what more can these bars say? And if you don't listen, then that's peak. I'll move mountains to have you by my side, yeah, it's deep. And I'll search high and low for you to find you at the deep. To the bottom of the ocean I go, but never sleep. Cause this is everything and more. Whatever is in store, I'll give you everything, I'm yours. Whatever if it's flawed, there's nothing perfect, never bored. Here's to everything you want and more.
Track could come down a tiny bit, bro.
That one good?
A little bit more.
Better.
Sweet.
Lucky there was a break there.
Yeah. I waited. Show some love in the comments.
Voices in my head, they're all fucking rapping to me. Smile now, sun shining, it's a new day. We can do whatever we want, could kick it today. Do something for me and I'll do whatever you say. Hooray, live like it's Friday on a Tuesday. Ooh, hey, this is more than we've ever dreamed. And I'm yours, more than it would ever seem. And I'm caught living life like a king or queen. This is something better, better, better than we've ever seen. This is movie screen love, can you feel this? Shit, it must be fiction but it's real. It's like a shot to the vein with some realness. And I'm just trying to stay sane and work out what the deal is, yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
I hope the sound wasn't too bad in the beginning. No?
So
It was cool. We could hear you. Just the second verse was like nice juicy mix. That was exactly where we need it.
Good, yeah.
It's a really clear line in, actually. Sounds great.
That's good. Yeah, we had a little sound check earlier to work it out. So luckily we got it.
Who's the beat by? Did you say?
A guy called Stuart David. He goes by Looper Lo-Fi now, and he's producing like some more like lo-fi hip hop stuff.
Cashing in.
But yeah, cashing in. Well, controversial comment there.
he's been doing it for time though, hasn't he? You were telling me this guy's like been doing it for like 20 years, making lo-fi beats or something crazy like that, right?
Yeah, so he was part of Bell and Sebastian, bass player. And when he eventually left, he started his own project called Looper, which is another band. And yeah, that was like in the late 90s. And yeah, so for the last 20 years, he's been, those like songs from Looper are more like experimental, could be called lo-fi, like the beginning of lo-fi for sure. So definitely an interesting listen and a great guy.
Yeah, that's what you said. Is that he seemed after doing the first tune together, he was keen to do more, which is super cool to hear from a producer, because it's a hard slog getting people to send you beats, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I mean, it's pretty lucky like that we got connected like online. Obviously, I'm in Germany, he's in Scotland. But yeah, so we got connected through Lo-Fi, because I'm just gonna drop in that I have a playlist. Lo-Fi Fruit, if anyone wants to check it out, if anyone's like listening to these lo-fi study chill playlists, proper mellow. Yeah, I made one. For some reason it started to get followers, so that playlist is on like I think 3,600 followers now.
Crazy,
which is awesome. Yeah, so anyway, so that's how I connected with Stuart. He messaged me to get one of his songs onto the playlist. And I heard one of the songs that he sent me, which was that beat, and I was like, yo, I need to do something with this if you're interested. And then he didn't reply straight away, but I was like super excited about it, so I just recorded like his beat playing from Spotify. I wrote the song and then recorded like a voice note and just sent it to him like, oh, this is what I'm thinking. And yeah, he replied immediately and was like super into it and super happy for me to use the beat. And yeah, so that's amazing. Like someone like that, someone that talented to appreciate like what I'm doing with lyrics is like a big honor, because I'm learning some instruments and stuff. I'm learning about producing, but like sometimes if you're just writing raps and stuff like that, it's hard to really feel like a musician. But
that's a very good point. That's a very good point, and that's something that I've come across, especially in this day and age where a lot of rappers aren't just rappers anymore. I don't think you can just be a rapper anymore. I think you need to be able to produce, or you need to be able to design your own artwork, or you need to be able to shoot your own videos or something. Everybody needs to be able to do everything, because the next person from you could be able to do everything better than you. But do you have any more tunes with this guy that you'd like to show us tonight? Or
nice lineup for the next one. Yeah. I have one more with an instrumental from Stuart that I want to do for you next. It's so at the time when I connected with him, I was working on an album which I was producing myself.
Is it this album?
That's another one.
Different album. Okay. That's your other album. Okay.
This is the unreleased one, which is currently being mixed and mastered. But yeah, so I have a version of this song. The song is called Let Parrots Eat Them All. Yeah, so I have a version which I made with my beat and everything, which will come out at some point. But then I got this other beat from Looper, from Stuart, and I was trying to like write some stuff for it, and then I was like looking at what lyrics I have, and I thought like, these lyrics could be cool for this, and it's like a completely opposite vibe. So I was like, okay, I'll try it, see what I think, send it to him, see what he thinks. Then anyway, it's released now. You can hear it on Spotify, this song. You'll hear it now live. The recording was like, I think the second take, it was meant to be rough. But I sent it to him and he loved it. So he was like, yeah, it sounds great. And I said, so that was it. Yeah. It just ended up like quite raw, kind of acoustic. But yeah, let's jump into it. Yeah.
Sick. I'd love to hear it, man. That'd be great. Again, I'd love to hear it for the 30th time. But I'm sure these people would love to hear it. And make sure you guys leave some love in the comments for Awkward L.
So this one's Let Parrots Eat Them All. Let parrots eat them all. Lo-fi acoustic. Depression is nothing to mess with, it's messing. It's all in my head and I'm stressing. It's all done when we're dead. And I'm guessing, but I think that everything is manifested. So I'm just trying to change my fortune. I'm trying to face it for you. I'm trying to be that force to help you smile, help you pull through. The lesson is nothing but heaven, I reckon. When you see it, believe it beckon. That love to be true, every second it lessens. So hold on tight and fight, that's your weapon, your weapon. Bare those arms and let's embrace. I'll do you no harm, but just in case. I'll take that pain so you can save face, yeah. I'll take that pain so you can save face. And let parrots eat them all and fly away. I'll be that proof, then take that pain away. Kill all that pain, then save the day, yeah. Kill all that pain, then save the day. Cause being lonely is nothing to laugh at, it's lonely. No one calls my phone, she won't phone me. If only I could be a rapper, if only she would come home and she would never ghost me. Being lonely is nothing to laugh at, it's lonely. No one calls my phone, she won't phone me. If only I could be a rapper, if only she would come home and she would never ghost me. I love you more than you will ever know. Concrete love, but nothing set in stone. I'm riding high when everything goes right, but when it all goes wrong, I'm left alone. Now I'm floating through this life like leaves, floating through the night. And I can see everything that I've achieved. But nothing gets me down like me. Nah, nothing gets me down like me. I'm Awkward L, produced by Looper. That one's called Let Parrots Eat Them All.
Sorry, I cut you off there, Owen.
Sick. I love that one, man.
Beautiful, man. I feel like I need to come in and make amends when I said about the lo-fi comment about cashing in. What I meant by that was lo-fi seems to be blowing up at the moment, and not the cashing in comment was a throwaway comment. What I mean is, what the thing you mentioned earlier about the study beats and that type of thing. Like I've been listening to loads of lo-fi. Like it seems to have come out of nowhere, and now kind of I jump on YouTube or jump on Spotify and stuff, and it's there. It's like it seems to be popping off at the moment. And yeah, this is my first experience of hearing like the bars on top of that, and I think it's a cool thing you're doing, man. Are you into Lil Kana at all? Because there's some Lil Kana vibes in there. Or is that an insult?
That's definitely not an insult. I love Lil Kana.
Oh, sick.
He's like super talented rapper, like awesome sound, and like for sure I also hear the similarities. Like when I heard him, I was like, damn, that's the sound I've been going for years. Like I've been writing lyrics since I was 14 years old, and I'm like, yeah, when I heard his stuff, and especially with Tom Misch, I'm just like, man, dope. Yeah, super dope.
Sick. You're on that kind of like jazzy, like Tom Misch type of Jordan Rakai, all that lot as well then.
For sure, yeah. Just need to find some of those musicians to like send some beats this way, you know what
Mate,
I mean?
we're right here, baby. I got you. If you want beats, I got you. I don't do digital stuff. I'm acoustic drummer only, but I can play that stuff. I'm not claiming to be Richard Spaven, but I can play that stuff.
Let's have it. Yeah, and I
Let's
heard
do it.
Owen's the dab hand with the saxophone. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, between the virtual pub network, I reckon we got some good backing tracks for you if we could throw together. Definitely.
sick. Did we
I think
form a band or?
What we've seen a lot through this whole process is people just like digitally just working together, because obviously now like a drummer can jump on, like record some stuff, even just like a couple of like this mic, like this could be a nice overhead, and then just like a kick and snare mic or whatever. I can send you those bits, or send it off to the bassist, he adds to it, send it off to the guitarist. Before you know it, you've got a track on your hands, and to have those bars on top, man, that would be an honor. Like I love that like chilled, laid back kind of British. That's what made me say Loyal Kana, that kind of like chilled, laid back British, like unapologetically British style, where it's kind of, yeah, it's cool, man. I think like UK hip hop, UK rap is in a cool place at the moment where people aren't doing American accents anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like people are proud to be British with it now, and it's like in terms of the accent and the flow and stuff, like it's becoming it's its own thing. It's people, like I say, dropping the American accent was, I think, a big turning point for UK rap.
For sure, yeah, for sure. And it's dope that there's like, there's room for like people are open for like a lot more stuff nowadays, and it's like, yeah, someone like Loyal Kana can become like that well known, that popular, and like it's great. I think it's a great thing. And at the moment, like the UK scene for hip hop rap, like that kind of thing, is like super diverse. The sounds like coming out, and like it's really, really great to see, because like obviously coming from the UK, I've been listening to grime for ages, and like UK rap from back in the day and whatever, and it's like it was such a small scene, and just like I have family in America and family in Germany and stuff like that, and it's just like, UK rap and stuff like that was just not on anyone's radar, and now it's like picked up in the US big time, and it's awesome to see. So
is this like the lo-fi thing specifically, is this something you see in kind of more and more people jumping on to kind of use as kind of backing tracks and stuff? Because it's a combo that I guess I haven't had much exposure to.
For sure, yeah. Like I think it's inevitable with how popular like that is right now. For one, I think for quite a long time actually, it's been like definitely had a massive influence on like mainstream US. You can hear it, like if you listen to those beats, like the lo-fi, it's not exactly this lo-fi chill stuff, but it's like, this lo-fi production, some of these like lo-fi sounds that before would have been like, that's not, that beat's not well produced, but now it's like, it's actually like the style and this, like it's easy to listen to music, but I love to rap over it. Like it's super chill, and I think it fits so well with like what I've been trying to do, and like my almost spoken word, like chill stuff.
Like I say, that kind of Loyal Kana-esque kind of chilled, sat back on the beat slightly, kind of like British thing that you're doing with the lo-fi thing is something that I wouldn't have thought to put those two together, but it works so nicely, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sweet. We got another one, I'm hoping.
Yeah, definitely. So to continue, like, I'm not only doing lo-fi stuff, but this third one is also a lo-fi track.
Mate, no complaints here.
So this one is produced by a super talented lo-fi producer named Smuv, SMUV. Like you can check him out on Spotify, anywhere, like iTunes, whatever. Super talented guy. Like I got connected with him. I found out that he actually lives in Nuremberg, where I'm living right now in Germany. He's from here. Super nice guy. Like we got talking, we hung out a few times, and I managed to persuade him to send me some beats so I can try and record some songs, and a few good things came out of it so far. Nothing released yet, but you'll be hearing something in the future. So this one is called Beautiful, and produced by Smuv Beats.
Sick. Big up. Make some noise in the comments.
How's the levels for this one? Because I think the beats are a bit different.
Yeah, sweet, man.
You're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful. Beautiful, smile for now, don't be down, I know it's hard, but don't get down, here's a crown for the most beautiful queen in this town, here's a crown for every time he let you down. Beautiful, smile for now, don't be down, I know it's hard, but don't get down, here's a crown for the most beautiful queen in this town, here's a crown for every time he let you down. You thought he was your knight in shining armor, but it was just night and the lights blinded faster. Why don't you ask Mike how it came to be so hard for a queen in this town to find a guy with answers? The streets don't care, so dry your eyes, mate. You've been running round and you've been staying out late. You've been searching hard, but you ain't found a nice date. Plus they're all jerks, so you pick one, hope he might stay, but he never does. You confuse the lies for love and you always trust, but you never get it right. And fuck, why can't this one be different? It sucks. You start to doubt yourself again. Yeah, it's fuck, but you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. Yeah, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Beautiful, smile for now, don't be down, I know it's hard, but don't get down, here's a crown for the most beautiful queen in this town, here's a crown for every time he let you down. Beautiful, smile for now, don't be down, I know it's hard, but don't get down, here's a crown for the most beautiful queen in this town, a crown for every time he let you down. You thought you found the one, but there's so many ones. So now when you find the one, you ain't telling anyone. You thought it would be cool, but you ain't having any fun. You thought you would be safe, still you crying till you're henny drunk. It's 8 p.m. and it's Tuesday, and that's a sad sight. Especially when last time you saw that was last night. Especially when everyone asks if you're all right, and you say yes because you want that in foresight. It never comes. That's the problem with this crazy world. So smile because you're beautiful, my baby girl. It's been a while, but that's beautiful. Without you, well, I only know heaven is beautiful since you showed me hell. Yeah, since you showed me hell. Yeah, since you showed me how.
Oh,
man, that stuff. Yes,
thank you.
Man, I love it. It's my new thing. Like
your new thing, lo-fi rap.
Yeah, straight up. Like this been education for me tonight. Definitely, I didn't realize this was the thing, and it's I'm still feeling bad about my throwaway comment earlier.
I think like don't feel too bad about it, because definitely that is the scene is like fully exploited.
yeah, for sure.
Maybe I'm also exploiting it. Like, I don't know. It depends on your opinion, because I've also like, I feel like what I was doing was always that, but it wasn't like specifically lo-fi beats, and it's something which I also, discovered like everyone else. And it's just when I heard that stuff, like when I first heard like these lo-fi beats, I was like, this is what I've been searching for. This is like for 10 years what I've been on the internet looking for. Like, I'm not a grime rapper. I'm not like this US hip hop rapper. Like, what is this sound? Like, I can't make it. I can't find it. And then,
yeah, mate. For what it's worth, it sounds like you've like what you found in terms of the combo between the lo-fi thing and kind of your natural style. It's like it's such a good fit. I vouch for what you're saying. That it feels like, yeah, you must have when you come across it and started just like throwing the bars on top of it, been like, yes, this is what I've been looking for.
Dude, like my girlfriend's just been sat there. We've both been listening in the kitchen, and she's just like, he's really amazing. Like, you've really got a really beautiful tone. I love that lo-fi stuff. It's just chill. It's the stuff I'd listen to in the car. It's sort of reminiscent of like soulful R&B and like the real slow stuff for me, at least. And obviously it's got more of the hip hop beat, it's a slow beat, but I love it. Really, 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 really rate it. Thanks so much for coming.
A question to you two boys then, as another rapper for me, a question for you guys as people that listen to a lot of rap music. Do you find that with these lo-fi beats, it makes it kind of, it complements it, but it makes it easier for you to pay attention to what he's saying?
Absolutely.
100%. It makes it more like introspective for me. Like, I go in on the bars and I'm like, I'm there, I'm hearing the bars, and I'm like, I'm thinking about it more than I would if it was more in your face. Almost like the louder it gets and the more in my face it gets, the more I'm like, fuck you. Like I'm not going to listen to the bars. Like I'm just going to
Yeah.
take it in as all one thing. Whereas if there's less going on, you naturally pick up on the nuances of it because there's less to hone in on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's more
Absolutely.
vulnerable. It's more vulnerable as well. Like the lyrics are put in the spotlight, and
Yeah.
the instrumentals like real sort of, it's in the background almost, and there's that vulnerability to it that I really, really, really love. And so I listen to the lyrics as a result. When you've got, again, like come back to modern hip hop, like mumble rap and stuff, it's just all about instrumentals. The lyrics are awful. But it's honestly, I hate it, but I love what you've got going on. Really lovely sound. It's definitely something I'd listen to in my car. Yeah, mate, really, really rate it. Really rate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Did you like have the bars and then the lo-fi thing happened? Did it go that way around?
What do you mean? Like
So
these
like
specific bars?
did you have like the flow in your head and then kind of like the
Stumbled across
sort of lo-fi like it's like the lo-fi kind of YouTube boom happened, which is the thing that made me make that comment. Was it that did you have the flow already and then the lo-fi came along and you plonked it on top and went, this is it? Or has the lo-fi influenced the flow is what I'm trying to say?
It was a bit of a smooth transition actually, because so I have quite a few albums on SoundCloud, which I've been uploading since like I think 2011 or something like that. So like yeah, I was doing like these albums. At first I just took like these like classic hip hop instrumentals, old school stuff, like from Apollo Brown, DJ Premier, stuff like that. This like mixtape vibe, like using those beats and then making my thing. And then like as I made like the next one, I tried to find producers online who would actually who were a bit more unknown and stuff like that. And then like by the third or fourth one, I was like, okay, I wanna actually reach out to these people and do more of a collaboration. Like, yo, I want to rap on your beat, but like only if you really like it. So I did this album, and two of the beats I got from this guy called Arameld, and yeah, he's living like in the US, and we got connected like through SoundCloud, chatting and stuff like that. I think I paid him like $10 each for these beats to rap on them and put them online. So I did those two songs, and then I was like, I loved them. He loved them. Like friends and stuff who were listening really liked them. So I was like, I want to do a whole album with this guy. And so we got to know each other a little better, just like online and stuff like that. And it turns out like, yeah, that was lo-fi hip hop, but that was quite a while ago before it was like everywhere. And then yeah, it started to become like more popular, and I was hearing more and more stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is like, that's why I liked his beats. And then I saw like, man, this is like the sound. And at that point, like I hadn't really heard, like you just hear those beats like played all the time, and it's super chill, and like you don't really hear people like rapping over them.
But it's like you can play that music like anywhere. It's non-offensive, it's chilled, it's beautiful to listen to. And to be honest, like I love, like the internet ruined the music scene for a little while in terms of like people going out to the clubs, because you used to go to like in Torquay, for instance, the Claire's to listen to the new big tunes, right? That's what you're excited for. Torquay had like a huge R&B and hip hop scene. People used to travel down to hear the music down here because it was always new, it was always fresh. Then Napster started coming on iTunes and the like, and then all of a sudden everyone was sort of listening to the same music, and the music scene, the music culture changed. It went from being about the music to going out and just drinking. And now we've got this dawn of the internet where people are able to sort of collaborate with each other, transferring beats and instrumentals with each other and lyrics. And you've just got this beautiful new culture coming through, which now is sort of emanating through like London. Like London, you can go to some real underground clubs, some nice little bars, and you can listen to this sort of stuff live, right? And that's the beauty of this like new dawn. Again, this sort of style of music is exactly like yeah, man, I'm really like a massive fan of it. It's great.
Is it like
nice.
beat wise? Would you guys say it's like saturated, because like you can go on YouTube right now and you can go like there's literally 24-hour a day streams of lo-fi hip hop, but like that it's not all good lo-fi hip hop. Do you know what I mean? Some of them are like 1 minute. The thing that made me say the cashing in comment is a friend of mine makes lo-fi hip hop beats, right? And he does them like 1 minute 20 maximum for a track, and he chucks it online, and he might make 12 quid off each one, but 12 quid times 100 lo-fi hip-hop beats that take him 30 seconds of time to throw together, it like that's where the cashing in comment came from, like that. And I think it's important to note the difference between the stuff that you're hearing kind of on a 24-hour loop on YouTube versus the sort of stuff that you're kind of doing your thing to.
I think like it's definitely, there is definitely saturated. Like there's like so many people now doing it, which is obviously, there's also not a bad thing. Like the guys who are super into the scene, who are like making the beats like for the passion, and they've been doing it for ages and stuff. Like I think a lot of people complain, but like when something that you love and you've been doing becomes mainstream, you're only benefiting from that. Like you're only getting bigger. Like you've been there, you're going to be making more money. Like maybe it's annoying, like people jump on your style, but
is there a strong live scene for this sort of stuff?
Yes, I think there is. It's obviously, it's a bit more like DJing, I would say.
Beat making live, kind of, isn't it, in a way? Sometimes how those guys do it, they have everything preloaded up and then they'll play it out live, you know.
But with the MCs as well.
Not really. Less like lo-fi. This is the thing. Like when you're saying about saturation in lo-fi hip hop, all hip hop is saturated now. All music is saturated now. Everybody has so much. Do you know what I mean? There's like me and Luddy, for example. Me and Awkward will hang out, and we'll, every time we're in our friend Ben's kitchen, who's watching tonight. I know Ben's watching, so we had to get a shout out him for Ben. So shout out Ben for watching. He's like the dad of our group. He like looks after us all, and we always have a big freestyle session in his kitchen, and he's always putting on beats.
That must be so sick. You lot just in the kitchen, just laying it down.
Yeah.
Wow.
You'd love it, Squid.
I'm coming to Germany for one of them parties, boys.
Well,
we've already arranged it. We already arranged it. Half cut on FaceTime the other night, didn't we?
Mate, I wasn't half cut. I was gone.
3/4. But yeah, anyway, but we'll get to a stage where we've run out of like Pete Rock beats, or we've run out of Jay Dilla beats, and we get to a point where we're like, we end up putting in like Drake type beat on YouTube, right? For every rapper's name in the world, there's 1,000 to 2,000 of these kind of beats on YouTube. That's just, it's so saturated. So I think that all hip hop's saturated, and lo-fi hip hop is producers hip hop. It's not rappers hip hop, which is why what Awkward's doing here is actually pretty effing groundbreaking. And I haven't seen many people do it that well before. And I'm biased a little bit, obviously, but I haven't seen many people do that. And segue now into one thing. I wanted to ask you, before you play your last tune for us this evening, a lot of your lyrics are about mental health, and about depression, or about the feelings that you have. And do you think that music has always been your way of dealing with that?
100%. Yeah, I think like definitely if you listen to more of my music, like that is the theme, or like that is a huge theme. And for me, like writing lyrics and making music is definitely like trying to control that stuff in my head, and like trying to analyze like feelings which I have. And I do it, like first I do it for me, and then by releasing the music and stuff, like I hope that it helps other people. And like I try, like it helps me, like it can be like a closure for me to make a song about something, and like then I put it out there and give it to people, and it's like, okay.
Yeah. It's like talking with your friends, right? You're externalizing your thoughts and your rhymes, and then you're sort of putting it out, and it's almost like the ceremonial, like, right, it's gone, it's done.
Cathartic.
Yeah,
Cathartic. Yeah, it cuts it. Yeah.
Nice. It's nice that's
big.
That effect. Do you know what you're talking about, like saturation? But I think it's great that there's so many creatives out there just getting involved and practicing and indulging in this art form. And I think bring it on. Like, the more popular it is, great. Just there's so many avenues you can go down. You can literally spend 3 days on YouTube just finding new people that you've never heard before, new beats, and I love that part of it. I love the fact that it's so random and so diverse. And yeah, it's great.
You can get lost on YouTube. On the related videos, you can just like keep going and going and going. It's
the
mad.
rabbit holes are real.
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're 3 hours in on some deep Illuminati stuff.
Don't search aliens. Don't search for alien sightings above Jerusalem. It will change your life.
Wait, what's under the fourth paw?
That's it, mate. You know exactly what there is. I love to think that there's some people out there that are like conspiracy references. They're like, oh, mate, I can't believe they just dropped that one on us. That's magic. But I reckon it's just us.
I went deep into my brain for the deepest, most conspiratorial reference I could get then. The fourth paw thing, look it up. It's fucked up.
Have a goose gander.
Look it up, Charlie.
All
right. Before we go into a mad Egyptology one, before we drop too far into Egyptology, that's a difficult one to say after a few glasses as well. Egyptology, I'm a professional. Come at me. Right, Awkwardell, one more time. Go on, Owen. You can do the intro.
Just say quickly. You got to plug this properly, boy. All right. Plug this one hard. All right, because he's got a new tune.
All right, the links are in the comments, and yeah, follow those links, but also let's pass over and you can shout out as many plugs as you want. Awkwardell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so tune dropped today. It's called Wave Rider.
Oh shit.
It is produced by a very talented friend of mine. She goes by Salty V. Yeah. This is like, we've been working on a new project. We have a whole album. It's just like getting the finishing touches and stuff like that, but we wanted to drop the single. So yeah, it dropped today. You can hear it everywhere: Amazon, Google, iTunes, Spotify, whatever. So go give it a spin it again, send it to a friend. Yeah, Wave Rider, let's go. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave. I've been hiding away, riding a wave, trying to save, trying to be the man, trying to pass the day, trying to be a fan, trying to be the one they stand, trying to be everything I want and everything I can. Please understand, I've got a plan, I'm trying to execute, I'm trying, damn, you looking extra cute. I'm sliding right into that DM to get next to you, writing all this fire just to see what a text could do. Did 10 push-ups today, feeling sexy too. Fresh trim and sunshine, all I need to get me through, plus a zoo. I'm good until tomorrow, true. Get lost in my head and run around, that's another tune. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave. Passing the time, getting lost in these rhymes. Gliding through space, getting lost in this place. Searching for you, that part I misplaced. I've been finding my way, that's all I can say. Hiding away. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave. Been riding my wave, surfing to future shores. Been on that mind expansion, searching, pushing forward. Been hiding away from all the stuff that's forced. Been grinding away to be everything but yours. All the money in the world won't be enough. All the money in the world can't buy your love. All the money in the world could buy the stuff that takes my mind to outer space, away from you, trust. And this ain't anything but me trapped in my own head. And I feel anything but free, about to go get everything I need, everything I don't own yet. Everything I see ain't even real, and I know that. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my way. Passing the time, getting lost in these rhymes.
Sliding through space.
Getting lost in this place. Searching for you, that part I misplaced. I've been hiding away, that's all I can say. Hiding away, riding my way. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave, riding my wave. Hiding away, riding my wave.
Mate.
I love that one, man.
Mate, that's a tune. That's big.
Thank you.
Vibes.
Drop today, so everyone please go and spin that one. Send it to your friends.
I think we got the Spotify link in the comments with it to that one.
Yeah, you definitely have.
That's the one. That's
Definitely
the one.
have.
It's in the comments. I was just double checking it was the right link, but I just clicked on it. That's the one. Everyone click on that link right now. Definitely. That's a huge tune. Nice one, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The beat is so like spacey, and that V smash that one. Salty V.
Yeah.
Salty V every single time. She's so talented, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, you were also good on her beat. But she's so good at making beats, isn't she?
Is that a friend of you guys that's made the beat?
Yeah.
That's
He lives like next door.
Oh, sick.
Cool, man.
You got direct access to like those beats.
We planned it that way. Yeah.
Sick.
It's a nice creative
That's
flow
cool.
going on then. So do you guys are you literally like in the same apartment then?
We are like friends, like literally opposite doors. Like,
Sick.
yeah, like we met. We were working together at Adidas. Became super good friends. Like, so I've been rapping for ages. I also started to make beats, and I started about 3 years ago to actually make the beats, and we kind of started that journey together. But she is like, I can make some beats, but her beats are like on another level. Like when you wait, you like that tune? Like wait for the album. The album's gonna be
Mate.
sick.
We can actually.
What's she using for a production? Sorry.
You go.
She is using Ableton and Logic, and she is playing guitar. She's playing piano. Yeah, basically everything.
Nice. Do you use Ableton and Logic yourself then?
I'm just using Logic. I've been using it. Like my dad gave me a copy of Logic like forever ago, like super old one. So I just learned that. So I stuck with that. And I used to just use it like to put a beat in there and like record my vocals. But yeah, I started to learn some stuff. Tried to learn some bass. Tried to learn some guitar. Slowly but surely, it's happening. Yeah.
Sick.
Nice, man. I'm gonna have to pop off just for 5 minutes. I'm really sorry, but all good out. That was really, really beautiful, and thank you so much for coming on the show. Thanks for bringing the content in as well. It's just I've really, really enjoyed it. My girlfriend's been sat here listening to it. She's really really rated it.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
A lot of the lyrics as well. She was really probably listening to it. So yeah, man. Well done, man. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No.
I'm going to try and smoothly take out Charlie and add in Owen because Owen disappeared and he's look at that, he's right back. It's almost like we know what we're doing, isn't it?
As soon as Jezza comes on, I lose sound.
Sorry, mate. Yeah,
Just
I ducked out for a bit because I was out of my depth there. But I was excited to talk about the Bell and Sebastian link. That's exciting for me. That's awesome. But no, not at all. No, that was awesome. To be fair, I caught the sound check earlier. I was sort of in the background watching while I was trying to control the kids and keep them quiet. But yeah, I was listening to your tunes this afternoon, and the Parrots one was awesome. Was it what was it called about the parrots?
Let parrots eat them all.
Let parrots eat them all. Yeah. I tried putting some fire emojis and the parrot, but that didn't work. So I looked a bit stupid then. But
Next time.
that was my way of saying I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Keep practicing, Granddad.
No. Those emojis, they're confusing.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually, Sharp.
Thanks, Pops.
No, mate, Owen, thanks so much for exposing us to your guy. Like this has been a journey, and it's like, yeah, I feel like I've got some new stuff on my radar that I need to be researching.
Dude, as soon as we kind of spoke about it after the broadcast the other night, I was like, oh, broadcast, that sounds very official, doesn't it? After the broadcast the other night,
I still think we're pushing it, calling it a show. Like we say, yeah, nice show.
show after
with
the
it.
thing the other night. I was the first guy I was gonna get because the response from me doing my rap I didn't expect as many people to feel it as they did. You know, I thought that if I did the rapping and not the playing the guitar, that we might lose some people. But I'm so blessed and humbled at the fact that people have stayed along. And as soon as we planned that, I was like, well, there's only one guy I'm gonna get on first, and that's like. Yeah, I'm blessed to call this guy a mate, let alone like a colleague making music, you know. So it's sick guy, and he smashed it.
Yeah, fair play, definitely.
It's worth saying as well, like all these, I know we keep saying, but all the live broadcasts we do are saved as videos, and a lot of people that we know message us saying, "Oh, I watched them first thing before, you know, as part of my morning routine, getting ready." People watch it back at a later date, so yeah, it reaches a lot of people. It's great. Am I right in thinking that Ivy Fam is Salty V?
Yes.
Genau, exactly.
Because yeah, she got the praise. She was saying thank you. She's sending some love hearts and stuff. So
yeah, cool. Man. Well, we could have converted a potential future guest there as well, by the way. But we'll see what happens with that one. But,
yes. Get into
I would love to get
more pressure bookings. That's what we like.
Pressure bookings. That's how we
do it on the show.
Luddy, go kick our door down now, mate. Kick it
Done through a third party tonight. We're really pushing it, but that's an official.
Even through the comments, we're just booking people and calling it contractually obliging.
That's it now.
Well,
There's no way out,
isn't it?
Yeah, there's a yeah. So that's
legend. There we go.
That's legally binding. Unfortunately,
we're going to assume that's what she was talking about. Yeah.
You let Charlie and Sam and everyone worry about the technical side. Just turn up and smash it. That's the rules for Fire in the Pub, innit?
Yeah, straight up. I think we found through the course of the show what Fire in the Pub is, and I think this kind of like few tunes, little interview, kind of break down the bars a little bit. I think this is a good format. I think it could work, man.
I love how organically it's happened as well, man. I love how we've just kind of winged it tonight.
Yeah,
honestly,
it come up on the show like 2 days ago.
Put enough booze in Sam, and he comes up with some mad ideas.
I start acting like I know about UK hip hop if you give me enough beer. I just shout names out. Loyal Carter, Ocean Wisdom. Nah, I got this. I reckon I can be part of this show. Right, Owen, you got something to play us out with?
Oh, what? One last one.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I can.
Unless I'm stealing the thunder there, Sharpie. If you've got one, I mean.
I feel Sharpie.
I don't want to.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one that is with an awkward L beat.
Oh, sick. It's a shame about the delay because we could do one together, but wait.
Yeah, we got to find a way around this because we've got so just to plug again quickly, we have me or Salty V have got some of possibly the best music you've ever heard in your life coming your way pretty soon. And yeah, so yeah, we got a project called Sunday Boy, which you can check out on Instagram, which I can't send the link to you now, Sam, because I'm
you see me leaning into the computer. I was on full Jamie mode then.
You were ready,
Jamie.
Then, weren't you?
Mate, I was ready and raring. I'm a professional.
Man. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, we got to find some way around this delay thing because if we can get some live stuff of you guys together. All right, OK Penrice going in one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Awkward Al. Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks. Nice one, man. Thank you.
TikTok, we're all on the same clock. Rock your roll, don't make your mark. Don't block the goal, don't stop the show. We got to blow right now. Unlock control from the constables. Give back the gold we sought and stole. Stand tall if you got the balls and feel the force rise up. I don't want to sit in disgust. I just want to live in trust. Freedom is a must, so leave your demons in the dust. Flee feelings on the gust. Scream treasons from your lungs. And pray for the peace that breeds love. Stay for the simple seasonal lust. Gain sympathies from each touch. I feel all fidgety when I'm fucked. Every intricacy is for us. Vividly diminishing the misery. Sit, sink, spin. Hope this isn't it for me. Sip, Smith, sipping, slur indifferently. Sativa sprinkling in the king skin. Timid Kimberly makes music visually. Mad villain in this twisted symphony. Blissful ecstasy. Sin and sin alike. Fingers in the pie. Earn your slither. Take your slice. Don't be bitter. Green and white, sugar and spice are moonlighting. Scream for rights, lean to the left, don't sit on a fence, it's too frightening. Stare at the sky till you see the lies. You'll feel petrified by lightning, but we just keep recycling. This ain't my environment, it's my habitat. Inside this rocket ship, I just sit and think, I recline and ponder. but it takes time to wonder. It takes years to conjure confidence and stomach nonchalance inside this hopeless slumber. I don't find peace or comfort. I don't dream of days of yonder and yore. I lie on my back, twitching and snoring. I don't think that it's normal, but it still rests regardless. I'll test the rest regardless. Stand each test of heart and courage. Went to the mountains, loved it. Feet up, bum split. Show love, then you bump fist. Bounce around in a mosh pit. I ain't on a substance, but I got heart and I got chest. I'm so large, so a butt gets found my own av, cause I butt wretch. Mother's word, I'll make you proud. Every helping hand, every landed pound, every hot plate, every empty couch, everyone that said, fam, I've got you sound. Every lift, every spliff, every puff, every pass. Virtual pub, we'll see you next time. Make sure you tag your nan in this video, and peace out.
Thank you, Nan.
Tell you what. Mate, them Friday ones.
Those Friday ones.
Mate,
Delicious.
Glenda Penrice. Is that your mum?
Glenda Penrice is my mother.
Hero.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Glenn's dad, right?
What's she doing? Because I haven't got the comments here.
Fantastic. I'd say, Glenda, you're a hero. And thank you very much for creating this lovely young gentleman. What a hero. No, it's great, man. You're an asset. I like
sure.
You. You're a positive on our environment.
Yeah, he's a
I like
boy.
positive people. I like people that got good energy and just doing their thing, and with the platform they got, man. Sick.
So we were like, it would have been really poignant if I could have ended the broadcast on the bit where you were like virtual, and I knew that's what you were going for, and I feel like I stitched you. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, we know for
Mate,
next time.
Tomorrow I'm going to clip out the bit and just fade it out to black when you do that like outro thing, and it'll work really well. But what happened was there's a few people that want to come on for a natter, so yeah. So we just thought, just as a Friday night, isn't it? We've all had
Good
a coffee.
Friday. It's a big Friday.
Yeah,
4-day weekend.
Coffees.
So I mean,
Sam,
I don't know if mate Awkward Dale's still backstage. If you want to come back in, bruv, we're
still got
basically
half a bottle of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Me
yeah,
and
right.
Owen got deep the other night, by the way.
Is this the menthol? Yeah, I had to turn in. They were getting too much.
I'm gonna assume it's okay, and I'm gonna bring Awkward Dale back
I feel
in.
like we're best
Why
mates.
not, mate?
Sorry. Yeah, so like we've got this thing where we kind of open up the pub to like the people that are watching, and we kind of try and treat it like the pub, as in like kind of come in, grab a beer, we'll have a little natter, and then it's like that type of setup. So sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we finish the stream and we're just like boom, like bedtime. But it feels like one of those nights tonight where we can open it up. So I'm going to let chaos reign, and I'm going to drop the StreamYard link right in the comments. If anyone wants to come in for a natter.
Oh God!
That's usually, they don't come straight on the stream. They just come backstage. So I'll read some names out. If there's anyone doesn't want in the stream.
Oh, and we'll just say it live on the broadcast, and then they know
sweet.
that we don't want to talk to
Got 15 of Owen's ex-girlfriends queuing up on the door to get in. Weird.
more than shots fired.
Right. Well,
I will just get rid of Charlie instead.
I've just dropped the link in there. I'm just going to run to the toilet quickly and let you guys feel.
I don't know why Owen's still
mate,
sideways. Awkward's normal. I'm normal. On my screen, Owen's like
you're
this.
Sharpie again.
Turn your phone,
Sharpie, I've lost you.
sideways, Owen.
I'll be right.
All right, man.
Oh,
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet. Oh, well, we'll have a chat. So where are you from originally?
From Bath.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, West Country boy.
Yeah, good. That's what we like.
My dad's German, so I'm half German. So
okay.
my name's Ludwig, my proper name.
Cool.
But yeah, ended up moving out here like for a job, so like by coincidence, not because I'm German, but
yeah.
it just happened that way.
Cool.
But yeah.
Charlie's just noshing down. Ever the professional.
Enjoy, Charlie.
Mate, the Beeb wouldn't like that. You wouldn't get away with that on the BBC, son.
That's a fine, isn't it?
Mate, actual pasta.
Oh.
Have you boys started a fine system for each other yet? Where you can like, and I'm talking from the power guys right now. Do you know what I mean? So like a fine from the main boys, like so when you guys swear or
Power
when you,
guys,
like, fluff
is that
up
what
a
we're called
line
now?
or something. You should
I'll take
do like
that.
a sport team, like
Line.
fines. You know,
This isn't choreographed. There's no rehearsal. There's no lines. This is
Oh,
completely organic.
not
and organic.
lines, but like when you say something and you go.
I see what Yeah,
If you,
I
if
know.
you
know
cross
what I
the
mean?
line,
yeah.
is there a punishment?
Ooh.
Almost like a rugby
Nah.
club style.
I like
You
it. We
mean?
can
Is that what
arrange-
you're talking
We should do
about?
Yeah, rugby club style. See you in the showers afterwards, Sharpie. All right?
No, I was thinking more like 3 fingers a cider, not
Oh, different. Oh, we're on about different.
different
kind of
rugby
club
teams,
here.
mate. Yeah.
That's it. League and union, innit, mate? Cross code.
Come back. I'm gonna get my dinner.
Who we getting in?
Yeah, go and have your dinner. Go on. God.
All right, I'm posting the link. I think I did it already, but I'm going to do it.
Yeah, it's already there. Surprised we haven't got Vanilla.
No one
Vanilla
wants to
coming
talk
up.
to us.
No one wants it now.
Oh, the Berliner Luft.
You gotta love the Luft, mate.
That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah,
How
we
did
were
you
talking to Scott.
yeah, so you're obviously Owen's from Torquay. Awkward, you're from L. Awkward, you're from L. Awkward, L, you're from Bath. Did you guys know each other back here, or did you only meet when you went to Germany?
We only met in Germany.
Okay.
And the other weird thing is that I used to live in Berlin, and we didn't know each other then. And then I moved to Nuremberg, and we met each other after that. Through a mutual friend who's been in the comments. Don't know where he is now. Obviously too scared to join the stream.
Ooh.
Call him out. Let's get him on.
No, don't, because he will get on and absolutely
He should
school
get
us
on.
all on him.
Yeah, let's get that man on.
Get him in, get Benny in.
Ben McAdam, jump on.
Jump on it, Benny.
Jump on, the fastest
We were
guys
gonna-
around.
We were gonna FaceTime him later anyway, so he can critique us like he always does, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
nice.
our
Man of
critique
knowledge.
guy, our voice of reason.
I got a friend like that. No,
But he'll
mentioning no
tell us,
names,
mate.
but he knows who he is.
I know
If
who
he
it
doesn't
is.
like it, he'll tell us.
Yeah, that's cool. That's good.
Yeah,
Because I
he's
think
the
you
introducer.
do these sort of things, and yeah, people. Nah, because that's going to make it sound like what I mean is I wasn't sincere about what I was going to say, what I said earlier. But what I meant was you do like media shit, and everyone's like, yeah, loved it, and they've not even listened to it. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Whereas if you've got somebody who can come in and go like, yeah, but that bit. or
nah, that's
whatever.
shit, mate. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. That's valuable.
Yeah.
Definitely.
that's.
Can
that's
I just
like-
say I've just seen Matt Jarrett is watching.
Oh my god, that's an OG. That's an
Jarrett,
OG.
click the link. Ben McAdam's trying to get the link.
Big in
Oh,
the
there it is.
Bados game.
There he is.
Jarrett,
Benny.
dare you to click it. Go on. Doesn't matter if you're in your Star Wars pants. Let's see him. Come on.
This is
But
this is
the-
where we turn into the actual virtual pub, isn't it? When we open up the link and just kind of let anyone walk into the pub.
Yeah,
anyone
just-
walk up to the bar and just come and have a drink with us.
That's it.
Sometimes it
Mickey
works really
Mitchell.
well.
Deal with the
He's playing-
consequences.
Get at my pub. Who's going to be Peggy? I've got Sharpie down for Peggy.
Oi, oi,
100%.
we got a guest in.
Oh, someone's in.
Who
I
is
can't
it?
see who it is. Ooh.
Oh, it's man like Kyle. He's at OG.
Go on, Kyle. You're sideways.
Now,
I don't know what's
Kyle,
going on with
yes. Inside.
Hi guys, right?
How's it
What's
going?
going on, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Absolutely love that.
Yeah, mate. You were noisy in the comments. Thank you, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's cool.
got slightly away with the alcohol while I was listening to it. It was just so chilled. Awkward Out, I'm a massive fan.
Oh, thank you, mate.
It's like first time I listened to it, and it's like it was so. You could hear every word, and it was just it's insane.
Appreciate that. Thank you, man.
No
That's
worries,
the
man.
sort of callers we like here on this show.
Yeah, that's it. Carl's always welcome.
Get more
I
of
saw
them
you. I saw your comment about sending him some merch with a brick sharp stamp on it. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
definitely.
Mate, Carl's been big in the comments the last few nights. There's been some huge ones where I've been like doing all my ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, professional vibe, and I see Carl's comment and I'm just like lose my shit. yeah, Carl's been big in the comments. Thank you. Carl, you're at OG, and you've been around since day one. You've been watching this literally
Yeah.
since the first day, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's got me through a lot of tough times, like getting down and stuff like that when you're stuck in the house and you can't do much. And I miss my son quite a bit. Luckily I've got him again this weekend. So, but it's just the virtual pub's just done so much. Just so much for everyone. I think I talk to other people and they're just saying how much love they've got for you guys, and it's sick.
Thank you,
Wait,
man.
wait till you get to know us, mate.
Yeah.
Sam's a right knob. Trust me.
Definitely.
I'm trying my hardest there.
That was a beautiful moment, and I ruined it.
Yeah.
No, he's right. He's right. If you,
Yeah. No,
All
but
of us
Kyle,
in
I
the real-
appreciate that, man.
thank you.
Kyle and I like never met at all, and he joined this thing that we're doing, and we've been chatting since. And he was commenting loads, so we added him to a messenger group, and we've been back and forth. And he dropped off some Easter eggs yesterday to for my children, and we had an egg hunt around the garden that he made possible. So. It's amazing. Yeah, we've never met until we had a chat over my garden fence yesterday. It was lovely. It was really nice to meet you, man. Yeah, for sure. It was ace.
Your love to us is my love to you.
Appreciate it. It was great. Yeah, and that's just an example of some of the.
I'm trying to. What's the
people.
character? Oh, the Easter Bunny. Is that the one that comes
That's
around at
the
this
one.
time of year?
Yeah.
Carl's the Easter Bunny. Big up the
He
Easter
is,
Bunny
yeah,
crew.
we're calling him the Easter Bunny. Legend.
Yeah, sick. Well, there you go. There's an example of the fans we've got. If you
That's it. Yeah. Carl's always welcome. He's always got some love.
Mate, the
Always.
best thing is Kyle, right? Thanks so much for like gassing us up about the music and stuff, man. Because like, as soon as I did my one, you like hit me up and followed my stuff, and like that, we put in so much effort to do this thing, and like without those feelings, you can do it for yourself, but you kind of need that feeling of like someone you made a difference for someone, and like it means so much
because there's no money in this anymore, is there? Like
Nah, mate.
obviously you
Nah,
guys
mate.
and like I come at it from a different side. Like sort of played drums on a few bits and bobs and stuff, but like you guys are coming at it from your point of view. But there's no money left these days, is it? Like back in, I mean, it's taken a turn like where we can now we can self-produce and self-release and all that sort of stuff. So I guess the internet in that way is now a good thing. But like there was a long time where it was just like, yeah, musicians weren't the one making money; it was everybody else.
You need to have like a day job, or you need to play just purely covers in bars. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the only two, or weddings and stuff, you know. And it's like people that do that, good on you. Like make your paper, boo boo. But like I'm here to like
Cheers, Yogi.
write my own words. You know what I mean?
The thing is, it's like you guys like you're not getting paid or anything like that. So it shows everyone like how much love you've got for like music and for the talent that you've got, and you know you can put out there, and you sort of like give your talents to people and let them sort of take it in, and it's a lot of respect to you guys, and I wish I had any like smallest little talent that you guys have got.
Mate, I've seen the cakes you've been baking. Your talent.
Yeah, I see those
Your
cakes
talents
as well.
are coming out during this whole situation.
I've been
Fucking Mary Berry.
I've been dropping them over to the neighbours, and they're just fucking loving it.
Legend. Can you post some to Germany for us?
Yeah, with a Brickstart stamp.
Sharpie's been getting so much jip for looking like a stamp on this show. Sharpie,
that's the thing, it's
go
like-
2/3 across your screen, Sharpie. That's the stamp right there.
That's it.
Yes,
That's the thing,
Justine.
it's like
Justine's getting in on the action.
what my
Yes.
talent is,
Double
what I
trouble.
say is chefing. So I try and give my little bit. There's not much I can do while I'm stuck in my house. So I moved in with my mum and dad while this lockdown was on, so because I was on my own otherwise, and I've just been cooking for them every day and making bread, making all sorts of stuff, and
That's cool though, man. That's ace.
just
that's
trying
doing
to,
your bit, isn't it?
yeah, and then it was like one of my neighbours about 3 or 4 years ago. I was stuck in the house and I couldn't move. I had a broken leg, and I was sat on the sofa and I really wanted a bar of chocolate, and I put it on Facebook, and within like 2 minutes they were at my door giving me a bar of chocolate. So that's why I took them some muffins over today. It was like
Nice.
payback. So it's
I love
just
things like
something
that. I've got a similar story. I've broken both my ankles, luckily, but so I was bored for a whole summer, and I put on Facebook, right, who's got a guitar I can borrow, because I'm going to learn to play the guitar. Thought I've got all this time on my hands, it's going to happen, and a mate dropped it over like within an hour, I think. Still can't play, but he was bloody lovely in that respect. But yeah, then can't do it. JB, that was. You'll know JB, don't you?
Sad story.
Big up,
Yeah,
JB.
that'd be
Fly
JB.
twice if you love me, JB.
So
No?
Slap
people
your
stick
fire
together, right?
twice if you love
You love me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
YouTube
that was
That's
the tunes
a floor filler.
in the rhubarb days.
Awkward L, you happy staying in, chatting?
I'm very happy. Yeah. I'm just listening, you know.
Adam Butler, that comment. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Awkward L, I've just got to say, you work for Adidas, did you say?
I work for Adidas. Yeah.
Are you allowed to wear that nightcap?
Yes. I'm not sponsored by Adidas,
Oh, that's
unfortunately.
all right.
Just working for them.
All right, fellas, we got
I can't wear it to work though. I'll say that much. Yeah.
fellas, we're gonna thank Kyle for coming in. We're gonna say au revoir, bonsoir, because we've got another guest lined up. So Kyle, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks
Love
for
you,
the
Kyle.
props as well, man. That's
Yeah,
like,
cheers,
Yeah, thank
Kyle.
you, Kyle,
some
man.
deep shit.
And
man.
for the
Thank you
eggs,
so much.
mate. Legend.
Much love, much love.
Like Kyle's the OG round here. Make sure you
Look
give him
after
some
yourself,
love.
Kyle.
He's a legend. Thank you, Kyle.
Cheers.
My girlfriend just realised that she's in the show. She thought we were just doing like an after, backstage type thing. So she started calling us a bit later.
VIP section.
Oh, really?
She's like, is that me on my phone? I'm like, yeah. She's like, runs away.
Get
Oh,
Justine
late,
back
very
on.
late.
Justine's more than welcome. She's been great the whole thing.
Justine, come on.
Come on.
Justine's
Don't
like
be
one of
shy,
those
Justine.
like shadow OGs, like someone because it's Justine's kitchen, man. Like that part of the virtual pub has literally just like taken land on. Like,
And
yeah,
she-
My favourite interaction with Justine has been when Charlie was having a well-earned nap the other day, and she was like, "Oh my god, is he supposed to be on?" Like messaging us all quickly, like, "It's 4 p.m. Is Charlie supposed to be on the internet?" That was the best. There she is.
Justine,
Hey,
Justine,
Justine.
Justine.
She's in.
It's a virtual pub exclusive.
Has Justine not got
Did
her own
Justine do
jingle?
that?
No, that was me. Yeah. Exclusive. I'm here. Fantastic news. I'll say something, babe.
Can you hear us, Justine?
Say
I heard a squeak.
Yeah, I heard a squeak.
Justine, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because you've been sat in the background this whole time, haven't you? You've been one of those silent OGs. Like you've given up part of your place for this to happen.
Area.
Speaking to this one.
This area.
Come on, be more professional, love.
Yeah.
Speak into the microphone.
You've been nagging us for
concentrate.
weeks for this opportunity.
Look, Charlie just paid us for this interview. Let's make the most out of it.
Shooting it in my face.
It's funny, isn't it? Because Justine's only ever met me sort of off stage where I'm a lot more like chivalrous and nice. And this is my like media personality. And I have to try to fill time and make sure everything's funny.
You should see how he talks to me offline.
Yeah. Ooh.
X-rated.
We've got someone in the background here.
It's not X-rated. It's just like nonsensical. Yeah, go on. Who's that?
Who's backstage? We've got a bed backstage.
Oh,
We got Ben backstage.
We got Ben.
Yeah, Benny.
What up?
Benny boy, what on?
Yes.
What's poppin'?
I'm excited off how excited Owen is.
yeah.
It's the boss man, mate. This is the boss man. You don't even know. Like I would not know. Wait, which way's that's awkward out?
I'm
I
awkward
would not know
out.
if it
You're
wasn't
sideways for
him.
me. You're pointing up at the moment.
Oh yeah, true. It's only for my screen. But I wouldn't know Ben.
Can't you
if I-
turn your phone sideways?
What if I go sideways? Is it going to make a
Oh,
difference?
now you're
That's it.
sideways.
Yeah.
Oh,
there we are.
you're the right way up for me now.
Yes.
Yeah, but now I
Legend.
can't see you guys. I got like a little stand. But no, I wouldn't know Awkward L if I didn't meet Ben. And that like there's such a typically West Country story for like how we met. Like it's so crazy.
Cider related, was it?
Nah, not cider. It was
Introduced by Wurzels.
Nah, I held the door open for him, and he goes, "Oh, cheers, bye." And I'm like, "Where the hell are
I'm
you
having some
from?"
of that.
And I'm like, "Where are you from, boy?" And he's like, "I'm from Bath." And I'm like, "I'm from Torquay." And he's like, "All right, my lover, how's it going?" And then like we sang "I Am a Cider Drinker," and we became best friends.
That's beautiful.
That was it, mate. Literally.
The rest is
Literally.
history.
That's it. That's how it goes.
That's it, exactly.
Ben, so what do you play music as well then? Sorry.
Nah,
What do you
not at all. Not at all. Just an avid listener, you know.
Okay,
It's
cool.
your kitchen that has these parties, is that right?
Yeah, I just moved to a new place though, so I'm doing home renovations at the moment, make the kitchen a bit better, more suitable.
You're saying Owen's not welcome.
Not in the current
New
state,
kitchen, none of that.
I'm loving the work with the cameras as well, though. Sam,
Sam's
Man, that was some straight up production. I was highlighting people as I was talking. What do you reckon, boys? New vibe for the show?
I like it. Really
I don't know.
I'm working on it. Yeah, and then we can
I
drop
feel
that
like being my
to
base
this
that
view,
big, to be honest.
where we're all in. Yeah.
So Ben, where are
reckon
you?
I'm in Berlin.
You're in Berlin as well. Okay. Cool.
What is it with all the British boys moving over to Germany? What do you lot know that we don't know?
German girls.
I got that one right. I knew Owen was going to have something to say about that one, so I soloed him straight away.
Yeah.
Right. What are you lot onto? What's the secret? Come on, tell me. Why are you all in Germany?
It's cheap as F, mate. It's cheap.
Well, it's a financial decision. I don't believe you.
Nah,
I know there's something
not
deeper
that.
going on.
Come over. I can't tell you about it, Squid. You got to come here.
Right, I'm on my way.
You got
That's
to
what
tell
you need yourself, you know, and then you either take it or you don't. Stay in the country or leave. Like,
that's it. We get you on a dance floor.
So,
All right. Challenge accepted. As soon as this lockdown's finished, I'm coming straight to you first.
Yeah, it sounds like Butler's coming with you. And Kyle's asking if he can come. So I might as well chuck my passport in my pocket. Let's do it.
Virtual pub school trip.
School trip. Nice.
Big time.
Yeah, sick. Let's do it.
Who else
Right.
is
Mate,
it?
imagine a coach trip with those lot. Oh God. That'd be messy.
Shotgun back seat. Yes.
Yeah. You look like a. You should be at the front, mate, driving it. Bus driver.
Me.
Just crossing the.
Bus driver.
What do you call? Hey, I can see you as a bus driver with a bus driver hat, mate. Banging out some old school hip hop tunes.
Well, only early 90s though.
Only.
Oh nah.
Only to keep you
I
happy,
think we should actually
Charlie.
genuinely organise it, like legit.
Okay, right, we're coming to Germany. As soon as this is done.
As soon as this is done, Adam's shotgunned the toilet.
Why?
He sits on the toilet every time he speaks to us. Every time he's on, he's on the toilet. I don't know.
His mind's in the bloody toilet, that kid, for God's sake.
Oh,
He's so
on it.
dirty. I love it. What does he want to sit in the toilet for? Is he
I
in the
think it's just
shower or the toilet or what? Like,
Yeah. Since
Just obsessed with
we've
bathrooms.
not been allowed to leave our houses, I've seen so much of Adam in the bathroom, which is like something
Way
you
too
think you
much.
managed to avoid.
Anyway.
Yeah,
I love you, Adam. Carl Williams.
confusing feelings.
Owen, you got any Bados bars?
Any Bados
Mate,
bars?
have you not looked up home for me again? Have you not relearned that?
Oh, I got one better than home. Shout out Tom Mish every time. Jesus, I've got one over that Tom Mish beat.
Go
I
on,
haven't done
throw
this
one
for
down
Ben.
for us.
Ben, you remember this?
Gentlemen, we've got to attend to a speaker burning and popping, so I'm going to catch you in a minute.
refresh it, boy. Tom Mish, the journey.
Owen's taking control. Just refresh, mate. You'll be fine.
Am I still good? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wait, speaker. So this is called Way Out West.
Fire in the
I'm
pub
still playing that
exclusive.
awkward L beat. Wait a sec. I had that on
That's
repeat.
fire, though.
That's a sick beat though. Awkward L.
Can we
You
get that
guys
link?
have heard of Awkward L? I don't know. He's a good producer.
Mate, I heard he's sick.
Straight G.
taking the game.
Okay, Penrice, fire in the pub. Friday night. Let's hear you.
Sorry to cut you off, boys. Got the keys to Rockefeller.
Oh, beat, man, beat.
There we go. Big beat. Take me way out west between the sea and the moors. I know you've seen it before, but it's a scene I adore. I'm sure short lines have shifted since childhood walks. Sandy shoes best get left at the front door. Mother's on the warpath. She forked out for carpets. We never had the forethought to check the forecast. Now we're plastered in mud and grass, laughing our asses off again. Kickabouts, ice poles and panda pops have changed. Now it's falling out over the city stuff and drinking too much. For fuck's sake, we used to be mates. Take me way out west. Take me way out west, my girl. Take me way out west. I'm just gonna skip the beat forward a bit because I messed that up. Take me way out west to festival grounds. Heavenly sounds are spilling out on beaches. After hours, all the creatures are leaning. Peas and features, peace, pizza and piff be the meaning of living. Sitting, wishing, waiting, thinking, sipping, sniffing and sinning. Can you dig it? Can you live it? Can you give us a chance to dance on till the sky's filled with sun? I'm disguised as a nice guy. I'm a cunt. Ask your sister, ask your mother, tell your brother we can fight if he wants to. But I don't throw hands, I blow smoke by the gram. I'm not ham-handed, but you can catch a sound with your knuckles, motherfucker. If you want a bit apocalypse, so you can get this sucked. Hey, take me way out, way out, way out, way out, way out. Take me way out, way out, way out, way out, way out. Take me way out west, my girl. Take me way out west, my girl. Take me way out west, my girl. And then you just let Tom Misch play.
Oi.
I think if you wanted to end the broadcast.
Well, we got a couple OGs tuned in.
Yo.
Oh snap! Look at the background as well.
Mate, it's just come in with the whole world in his hands. Mate,
that's so sick.
That was juicy, man.
Yeah, that was lush.
I'm a massive Tom Misch fan as well, man.
I had the bar in my head and I've forgotten it. Peas, pizza, and something. What's that bar?
Peace, pizza, and piff be the meaning of living.
Mate,
God's son.
That's right,
Yeah,
but only if it's a proper Italian pizza.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Frying
right.
pan under the grill.
Yeah, buddy.
Frying pan under the grill.
Well, on the issue of pizza, man, it doesn't have to be like, I don't know, like you boys are from the 90s. Awkward Hour, I don't know if you remember this, but mate, the Heinz baked beans pizza.
Oh, mate.
Oh, snap!
That was so good.
He took us
heard of
way
it,
back there.
No,
Wait, they did the one with the sausage as well, didn't they, or not?
Maybe.
That sounds a
With
bit
the
Greg's.
sausage ones?
Mate, it was
Oh.
No, it's good. It's good. It's
I
good.
was
Yeah?
like ashamed to like it. For like, my dad being Italian, and I was ashamed.
Was that
It
just
was
like a
large.
Heinz standalone one, or was it like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
collab
Heinz.
with like Goodfellas or something?
No, straight up Heinz, man. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it for you guys.
How are Heinz gonna make a dough? What's going on? Like,
Oh mate, if you can make beans like that, you can make dough.
yes,
Man.
if you can make, mate, can I be honest with you? Heinz beans is like, honestly, you could make more money than a drug dealer in Berlin selling that to all the English people.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, it's like you can find them, but then it's like there's a risk
Oh
if
my
you
God.
go there and everyone's bought them, mate. Like I had that this weekend. I really fancied the beans on toast after speaking about it with you boys the other day, and then I went to the shop and everyone cleared out all the bloody beans. So I was like,
Who's got the beans, mate?
Can you get a fry up in Berlin? Can you get like a Stashy Calf fry up in Berlin?
you can get close to it, but
What's
there's
that
not much
roast?
flavor.
What's wrong
Yeah,
with it?
roast.
The Irish pub. That's basically.
Oh yeah,
That's
but,
it, yeah. You
Or
go
Ben's
to Ben's
Kitchen.
kitchen, mate.
Yeah.
All that, yeah. Or you come over my place. Sort you
Homemade
out.
hash browns, man. He's a
Ooh,
bad boy hash
rusty.
brown maker.
Like proper rusty.
You get a Sunday roast.
Nice, man.
I think
Yeah,
so.
but the
Yeah, there's
portions are
places.
whack.
What's that, Ben?
The portions are whack though when you go out to get like a Sunday roast somewhere here. Like,
Yeah.
It's
You
not
need-
like a carvery when you're
Yeah,
like.
you need that carvery
all of that.
experience.
Yeah.
nothing.
Everyone's
It's just
coming
not
back
the
with a
same.
plate like this that they're never going to eat. But like, everyone's really proud of themselves for stacking it up so high, despite
Yeah,
they're never going to eat it. It's a
food
weird,
Jenga.
it's a weird vibe of carvery, isn't it?
Dude, but you learn those skills from like eating carveries from an early age. And for me, that I played cricket was always my sport, right?
Cheers, boys.
So then, yes, dude,
I've
Jamie's
never seen
blocked
that
in.
before.
Right,
I've
The
had
one with the
that. I've
beans.
had that. That's bad boy.
right
Yeah.
there, the one with the beans. You're right,
Mate,
man.
it was a Heinz thing.
With
It
the
wasn't a
sausages on.
collab.
Yeah, so
I
good.
love it.
Great Heinz, mate.
The
That
important
language.
bit right here is
I'm
they-
probably like
they-
an old man, like trying to read this here. Like,
they did the beans and then the cheese on top, and so like when you ate it, it all
snap.
like stayed there.
Damn.
Mate, you want to
That
know how
looks
to
good.
make You want to know how to make your food like Luca? You study weird things like this. Like Luca's one of the best chefs all of us know, and actually, this is what he's looking at in the background: is Heinz baked beans pizza,
reminiscing about the good old days.
I remember like it's all of a sudden it like stopped, but then like loads of people would like just get into Goodfellas pizza and just smash a tin of beans on, man, just like take it back. It's so good. I need to bring it back.
Dude, you need to do like a version of it that's like instead of like a cassoulet pizza. You know what I mean?
Bring it to Dragon's Den.
Hey,
bring it to Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
But
I've got a collab for you.
It has to be shit. Has to be shit.
All right, my lovers, we're Sam and Luca from down in Devon. We've got a great idea for you. How about putting some beans on your pizza?
We want to do Ristorante featuring.
Luca, what do you reckon? I'll give you 60-40 on all net profits cleared.
It's a no from me.
Sam's ratios are always way off.
Luca, no, please, I can't do it.
He's got the zoom on. That's it, game over.
He's got the perfect eyes for it, though. It's like...
Sam's got.
In all seriousness, I've got to make a pie for my butcher tomorrow. We're doing a little exchange, so I'm making him this like beef pie, and he's just going to give me like a shoulder of lamb for Sunday.
Nice.
So that's why I wasn't on, but I've been watching the show in the background.
So what's he getting? A baked bean pie?
Awkward L, man. That new tune you dropped today was fucking awesome.
Oh, thank you.
It was great listening to it on iTunes, but live it was just something else, man. So good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Like, yeah, super cool style. Like what you guys were talking about, like the lo-fi and music being saturated. It was just super interesting, man. I was like nerding out big time.
Owen, do you think you're going to be able to follow this next week?
Bullying Charlie as well. I liked it. It's good.
I thought you were going to tell us off then.
Where is he?
Probably.
He's in the background, but there's 6 of us on the stream, so he keeps trying to add himself, and I keep getting a notification saying, nah.
He was doing some sort of sign language backstage, like...
Yeah.
Let me in.
He's got his mood lighted, and he's been on the BBC and that, but...
Yeah, seats taken.
Is there a bit of resentment there, boys, by the way? Is there...
Not at all. He did us proud, mate. We just like to pick on each other for any reason we can.
Well, that's why people watch, I think.
We've just piggybacked on it as like a comedic standpoint, but actually, no, he did us proud. He was really good. Like, to be fair, he like Sarah's incredible on BBC Introducing Devon, but like Charlie sounded like a BBC presenter on that interview, man. Because he has that microphone and it's right up in his grill. Like he was pushing more gain through the BBC like compressors than she was. So like he sounded good. Like mate, he did us proud. To be fair, he did us really proud.
Real good.
Made for it with that silky voice of his, mate. Yeah. Absolutely
I
made for it.
When you called him the like, hey man, I'm like the captain of the football team.
Yeah. What? No, that was
Squid.
I took that. I thought that was for me.
That was with his.
That was with the California lean.
He was against the lockers, seeing if you go. He was about to ask you to prom.
It's just like
what was the California other thing in the group chat? What was the other thing about
California reach around?
That was AJ. That's gonna get a nightly mention, I reckon.
But this is what I like. Can I be real? This is what I like, and this is what I'm starting to like because I watched this before I played on it, obviously, and it's like stuff like that is like it. I don't want to say catchphrase, but it's like stuff that you come back to and themes that you come back to, and it's like everyone that watches
familiar, isn't it?
It's like thematic.
You build a culture of a show, and then you have the in jokes and stuff, and then when people would like. If they're just tuning in and they don't get the in joke, then they're like, "Fuck, I want to know what that in joke is," and then I'm going to go back to the episode. Yeah, like
which episode?
Yeah. See, we act like we're naturals on here, but actually,
we're writing a story. We're writing a story.
Mate, this is all written. We've got a big writing team behind all this. You think any of us are natural characters?
What do you think I'm doing all day, Owen?
Even Owen's just agreed to be written by some like Hollywood writer.
That's right. Now we've got the guys that write Doc Martin down from Porth Call, haven't we? We've got those guys.
Yeah, we're going full southwest on this thing.
This is what I've
You'll
been
never
working
guess
on all
what.
day. Come on,
Jackie's got a bloody code, isn't she?
You never guess what. Right, have any of you guys got another tune for us? Because I know you got tunes for days.
I can't. It's too noisy now. We're an hour ahead of you. Please come.
I've got one.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Come on, then.
drop it, and then I can go
Go on,
for a week.
drop it.
Oh, so the police thing's just nonsense then.
Nah.
I mean, I've
Owen's
got a
just
good- I'm in a-
bailed.
I'm in a good building.
I'll take you with me if you
Your
want.
neighbour's a
Charlie.
producer, man. Like you owe it to her to play
let's,
another
let's
tune.
try it. Maybe I'm gonna
Alright,
get kicked
sick.
out of my apartment, but it's worth it. Innit?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments, one more time, Awkwardell, make some noise.
Oh, we got it. I've got my volume on mute, haven't I? This is love to the town that I come from. This is a plug to all the true ones, my love song. This ain't for the club, more like Mashton on a rug, Smashton on drugs, just trying to find some love song. To all my lazy wavy, stay at home and going crazy, saying maybe on the daily invitations to be mainstream. Hard at work and getting hazy, lusting over ladies, in love with a passion, crushed with distractions, safe G's, I see you all. We've come too far to fall, and while they're hitting bars to crawl, I'll be spitting bars to fall out my eyes too, cause this is life, dude. We ain't acting cool, we act the fool. It's factual, turns out it's actually true. And watch me turn my back on the path that's set out for me, and watch me turn my life around so fast on some alchemy. I got them saying how could he, high on my balcony, thoughts so deep they're in the ocean looking out for me. This is love to the town that I come from. This is a plug to all the true ones, my love song. This ain't for the club, more like Mashton on a rug, Smashton on drugs, just trying to find some love song. This is love to the town that I come from. This is a plug to all the true ones, my love song. This ain't for the club, more like Mashton on a rug, Smashton on drugs, just trying to find some love song. So what's your poison? Take a hit while you listen. This life is my mission, this life feel like prison. This life's like a wife, punishing my decisions. Yeah, life is this mic, trying to write works and intermission. I'm on an interstellar journey through this space and time. In a self-excursion, cruising through the space of mind, floating through the air. The cruise ship of my spacey mind, floating, I don't care. Boozing, trying to make a rhyme, baby, I will make you mine. Before the day is finished, baby, all we have is time. Days diminish, baby, all we have is fine. We don't need a race to win it, my baby, never leave me in it. We're better off together, tethered, sheltered from the weather, forever clever, never alone on our endeavor, thick like leather, our armor, floating like a feather, bonded together by karma, like fuck it, it's whatever, This is love to the town that I come from. This is a plug to all the true ones, my love song. This ain't for the club, more like Mashton on a rug, Smashton on drugs, just trying to find some love song. Thank you. Yes, big up the background.
Oh, yes. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? How do we do this?
Well, I actually have it anyway.
Luca, have you done that?
You have it on
Mate.
today.
Number one fan, baby.
My God.
Oh, look, they've
Shut
all
up.
got it on. Get on, boys.
That's some gang stuff right there.
That's good. We're letting the team down
Oh,
here.
look at that.
Get it up.
We'll have to get you some t-shirts, boys.
Awkward out, man. That was so fucking chill.
We'll do a switcheroo. We'll do a swap with some merch.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down. Thank you.
That was so sweet.
Mate, that was sick. Yeah, it's really tight there.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's coming at some point. That was a self-produced one. Being mixed and mastered at the moment. Probably like midsummer. Coming.
I love those like wobbly. It's not wobbly's not the right word because you instantly think of like drum and bass and dubstep, but those synths in the background that make it.
Remember
feel a little
dubstep?
Bit, I know, yeah. What a load of shit that was.
Oh, we made a lot of money
El
off the dubstep.
Capitan used to enjoy dubstep.
We made a lot of money off.
We
the
did
dubstep.
well off that shit for a few years, actually.
Yeah.
Hence why we're doing this now. Nah, we're all right. We know what we're doing.
Oh, Owen's just passed out. Speaking of professionals, he's dropped himself.
Police just come in. Nah. I got this little clip that like it's all good until I
Doesn't
plug my
work.
card in because then it doesn't stay in the middle on the mic stand.
You need
then I'm,
Velcro,
like,
bro.
free-handed.
Yeah, Velcro. Lloyd Saminsky.
Right,
Shout
literally,
out.
check this out.
You got Velcro.
Velcro.
Mate, have you seen the kitchen angles he managed to get out?
Velcro.
Oh yeah, where did you put it in the kitchen, Luca? Is it on the extractor fan when you do the overhead shot?
On the hood, like that.
Oh, we're behind the fourth wall now, kids. We're through the looking glass here.
Yeah. Careful, I'll show you my laundry basket. Hey.
Oh,
Let's see them El Capitan angles.
That's terrifying.
Oh, that way.
Now you're upside down. It's bad enough having Owen sideways. I don't know how I can't cope with this.
Am I sideways still?
It's only for me, mate. I don't know what's going on. That's better. You're up the right way now.
Right, yeah, but then
you were cute before, bro. You're cute.
Isn't it great when we have someone actually talented on and we end up just waffling for the next half an hour, just stupid stuff? Because that tune was ginormous.
That was, yeah, I loved that, man. That was like, I was in that zone before you even played, and you played. I was like, yeah, this is sick.
Fuck yeah, thank you. There's plenty more where that came from.
Where can we get some of that merch?
That merch, you can hit me up on the DMs.
Just slide in those.
Smooth. I was going to anyway.
The only thing, like those t-shirts, I've only got. I have size mediums left, so
don't worry about it.
We're all on a 2XL thing here.
We'll have it as I'll hang it up like Owen has or something like that. Give it to the kids.
I didn't want to say it after seeing those pizza pictures, but yeah. Only the mediums left. But maybe we have to
see ya.
Lucas on the admin flex.
I'm playing, man.
Right, fellas.
We'll just make Josh wear one. It'll be alright.
When you do another line of prints, man, I'll totally have one in XL, double XL. Fuck it.
Yeah, 2XL.
Yeah, I think
like that artwork was meant to be for an album, but I think it's kind of become my logo. So
mate,
probably there will be more merch and stuff with that.
But sick album to talk about, like because like we were saying before, how like rappers aren't just rappers anymore. Obviously, with his work with the aforementioned brand that we won't keep name dropping because whatever, but he works for them. Yeah. Them ones, yeah, the Free Stripers. He did this like dope thing with this release and like released the zine, which we'll probably send a link to you guys for or whatever. But like, if anyone's interested, you can always slide in his DMs.
Was it photography content or like words?
It's explain it, Lutz.
Yeah, I mean, so that was the first album which I produced everything by myself, and like I can't play any instrument properly, and like I was learning, and I was like, yeah, I wanna like, I couldn't find this sound which I want, and I was like, yeah, I want to try and learn. So I was learning a bit of guitar, a bit of this, bit of that, like a bit of Logic, and I ended up making this album, and it's, I would say, experimental. Definitely like for musicians to listen to it, it's like, you know, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I made something which I thought like sounds pretty cool, and put it out there. Yeah. And like at that time I was also like getting like, or just seeing a lot of stuff like with packaging and trash and like what we're doing to the earth and stuff like this. Like, I don't know why, but just at that point I was like super in tune to that. And it was getting me down, and like I was going to the supermarket, like every single thing wrapped in plastic, like it was, I don't know, like it was just like driving me mad. So yeah, just like part of the album, I mean, like the name is Eternal Sunshine, and it's about like searching for this feeling of like happiness, which doesn't, like pure happiness, which like doesn't really exist. It comes like the name was, it came from Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, movie with Jim Carrey.
Oh, love a huge movie.
The only one I like with Jim Carrey.
Yeah, man, such a good movie.
I think the last time I watched it, I was super paranoid and had to switch it off. I was like, it's just mashing my head.
But yeah, so I made like a website, because it was like the first album I released properly. Like I made everything, I had all the rights, whatever. So I uploaded it everywhere, and yeah, I made a small zine which was just about like being a bit more conscious about how we live and like the stuff we consume, because I'm bad with it, you know what I mean? I'm one of the people, like, just I have some money and then I like just buy stuff and I don't really think about it. I go to the supermarket, I just buy like just whatever I want. And yeah, I started to think about like, I can be a bit more conscious about it. And in Germany, it's also pretty, all that stuff is available. Like you can buy everything without like an alternative version, without the packaging. Like da da da. Like there's a lot of organic stores and
Has
everything
that
like that. And,
thought process made you legit change your behaviors?
I have changed a lot of behaviors. Like I would never like. I'm so far from being perfect with it, but I try to just think about it when I'm in the shop. Like I just try to think about it and just
I think that pointing yourself in the right direction with that sort of stuff is the first stage, isn't it? Like you start thinking about that stuff and you start making small changes, and at least those small changes. I always say like the same thing with fitness, right? If you don't train ever, and you never go to the gym or anything, that versus going say like to the gym once a week, or like I do like a bit of climbing and stuff, I go like a couple times a week or whatever, that change from doing nothing towards doing something is way bigger than the change between doing something and doing loads, if that makes sense. So I think if like that, the same thing you're talking about with the kind of like the plastics and that type of thing, like if you can make one small change, it's better than just doing nothing and ignoring the problem altogether.
Yeah, for sure. And I think like all those like we can come back to music now as well, because like all of that mindset is like how you like. I have a full-time job. Like it takes up so much of my time. I'm tired when I come home. Like but I love music and I want to make music, and like it was I've been doing it for a long time, but like I stopped for like 2 or 3 years. I didn't really do anything, and I came back to it, and like it took effort and it took time to like come home from work and like work on that stuff, but it was a slow start. And like now, like I did it slowly, like started to speak to a lot of people. Like I met Owen and like started working with V, like Salty V, and you know, we just pushed each other, and like like it was small steps. And now I'm like every day, like I mean I'm at home every day now, but like when I'm working and like I go to work and I come home, and every day I just try to do like a little bit, and then it adds up. Like before I know it, there's like I've got 2 albums and like a bunch of songs, and then like Owen's bringing me on here, and
Come on, give us the inside scoop. Is Owen making waves out there in Germany or what? Because he's a Torquay boy, born and bred. We know him from back in the day. Is he making waves out there or not?
Strong in the arm, thick in the head.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Right on.
That's right, Miss Sweet.
That's the rhyme, innit? Torquay born. No. Torquay boy, born and bred, strong in the arm, thick in the head.
Yeah, that's right. That's the boy there.
Oi, but from what I hear, Owen's making waves out there. And mate, to be fair, the stuff you've been dropping on Instagram over the last few days, or this week, literally, it's been fire, man.
Today there was one.
Mate, the one with the German intro, I was like, it's my boy, German.
You didn't know, did you? Me and Ben speak really good German, actually. It's only the half German that can't speak any.
Thanks for calling me out there.
No, but like honestly, it's almost competitive now in a way. Like, you know, when you're mates and stuff, it's like we get together in the studio. Nah, it's not anymore. When we get in the studio, it's like all of the projects that we've made together personally, like we don't live in the same city, and like I'm fucking skint half the time, so I don't have money to get the train down to go see him in the other end of Germany. So when I come, it's like
4 hours away, right? Like Berlin to Nuremberg's not like round the corner, is it?
Nah, it's the other end of the country, man. Like we're northeast-ish, and they're like southeast. It's like a long way.
So what are we talking, like Bristol to London sort of trip?
More than that, mate. We're talking like Manny to London, mate.
Oh, okay, fair. All right.
Like it's a long one. But yeah, and if you get the coach, that's an 8-hour coach. You know, 7-hour coach. The train's like 3 hours.
Well, so you lot only chill together under those circumstances, because you seem like...
Or when he comes Berlin, yeah. So like when we only record when we go to Nuremberg. So like when he comes Berlin, we're on the piss, like whatever. But like when I go down there, we have like a week, or we have like 5 days or 3 days or 2 days maybe to like get shit done. And you, mate, we've come up with like whole EPs and albums, because like we do this alone 90% of the time, you know. So like when you meet someone else that's that passionate about words and about music and about feelings as well, about communicating your feelings, then you're just like, fuck, man. Like it's hard not to be like real close to those people. And like we talk on the phone every day just about everything and nothing. Like just You know, it's mad. It's like, yeah, once you make music with people like you and Sam both know Luca, it's like mad. You know, once you make music, it's
bounce off each other constantly, man.
It's hard not to, just in normal life, like cooking together. It's like it's like everything,
and
you know.
I think
and that's
as well is when you write music, it's so like the other night I switched like what Awkward Al was saying. You like I used to write loads of tunes on Logic. I've probably got like 8 or 9 songs, like nearly an album. Then I landed a new job, a head chef job, and since I started there, I haven't opened Logic once, and that's been 3.5 years. So
and you write jams as well. Like your shit's good.
Thanks, bro.
what kind of stuff you working on though, Luca? What genre are we in for your stuff? Because I'd be interested to hear that shit.
Today, man, it's like guitar. I can't really explain it. It's just my vibe. I've never thought of this genre.
I give you it. It's like guitar driven, like
jazz chords,
like jazz chords, like surf, like house almost.
We got Tom Nish sitting up in the corner there. What?
Surf house, mate. He's literally doing nothing with it as well. He just sends it to me. That's the only thing that happens.
Send it to us, and we'll make
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. If you want, in a minute, I'll zip them all and we transfer. Just give me your emails and do what you want with it.
100%.
1000%, mate. Honestly, we'll make something out of that.
Next
there
Friday.
We go again.
So I opened Logic for the first time in like 3.5 years and spent like 2.5 hours just like I was gonna do a rendition of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac and it ended up sounding completely different.
You sent me the start of that. That sounded ace.
Mate, he's saying he was gonna. He did, right? And it was.
I was gonna say
it was fresh.
It was cool.
It was all right,
mate.
Anyway,
so Luca,
I spent 2.5 hours on this like 20-second clip, and
Go on,
Awkward Al was saying, you guys were saying, it's like. You have to meet up with other
people.
Get
the guitar.
Giorgio's asleep. Like, you have
I just
to
wanted to reference Brent.
Other people to take that idea further, or at least explore it. Because if not, and say if like I sent those tracks to you boys and it did nothing, that's fine. It's not music.
Nothing ventured.
But it doesn't necessarily matter if music goes out onto a platform or not. The fact that you're writing music is the reason why you should be playing it, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We play music to enjoy it, and if it's good enough to put it out there, then put it out there.
Have you recently just got back on music then after having watched so many live acts hosted on this?
Pretty much. Well, when I knew lockdown was coming, I was like, I'm gonna finish my little album in between, like looking after the kids and trying to make noise.
That's a good point, because to be fair, the timeline of it, you've like that this track that you're working on at the moment, like this has come back up since this whole pub thing's been a thing, right?
Yeah, easy to be inspired, man.
Originally, I was going to finish the album, and then we started the virtual pub. So.
Oh, was it Jamie Yost that inspired you? Tell me. Oh,
don't! Sam will start crying again.
He's so
Jamie
good,
Yost,
right?
by the way.
The voice on that kid, man, is ridiculous.
Rue as well. The one we got coming up tomorrow night.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Rue.
Right.
You've got
you know when you're on that whole Winehouse kind of like jazzy, like the writing is.
I think
like,
I know who you've got. I'll talk to you about it later, but I think I know who you've booked now that I've heard that description.
It's unbelievable, man. It's
one
like
of Owen's victims.
Luca, have we got?
You know those, you know the guys that were playing with Jamie Yost when we had him on.
Mm.
They're like various different acts. They just sort of swap instruments.
We've got
them on Wednesday. Exactly the same trio, but playing different instruments with one of the other lads on lead vocals.
Sick.
Yeah,
because they're legit musicians.
Jamie Yost has been like releasing the sickest music from his bedroom for years now, man. Like I've been on Jamie Yost for a long time. He played Bayview Festival, the festival that Paul used to run, Paul Riley.
Did he?
He played that on the first year, and mate, like he played in like the daytime, and there was like hardly any people there. And it was like me and my like music mates just all stood there watching him, just us lot, and like effortless musician.
Yeah, he's incredible. I only got to know him, in all honesty, because Emma Twamley of the Twamleys, Kindred, Glastonbury, she tagged me after Kindred played in his live stream and she said, you should get this guy playing. And I watched it and messaged him. He read it out live. He was like, yeah, cool, we'll do it. Like
Buckley-esque, like just
amazing.
Yeah. Jeff
Yeah,
Buckley
just
guy,
incredible.
man. Rate him so much.
Yeah, the next Ben Howard.
There's so much in Devon though. Devon's like way better than Bristol, man.
You heard it here first. It's a virtual pub
exclusive.
It's a virtual pub.
Controversial.
We always have to bring it back to so Redcoat, don't we? That's the one difference between like being on the stream and like just talking to you boys on FaceTime. Is like every time something anytime something that can be referenced, it goes back to like Redcoat vibes. So on that note, we might as well just carry on this conversation on FaceTime, haven't we? And if you lot are watching and you're thinking, oh well, I want to be involved in their FaceTime conversation, then why don't you add Owen on Facebook and ask him if you can join in the conversation? But until then, we're going to be sat backstage having conversations that you could only dream of. Right? Tonight, Owen's going to play you out with another big one.
Another pressure booking. Pressure.
Come on, I know Owen's got bars for days. Come on.
He's hoping to spread these out the next 12 Fridays.
Mate,
I didn't have the beat already.
That's a track as well. Right, big up Awkward L. Thanks so much for joining us. Big up Ben in the background. You lot have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Before I play or after I play?
No, I'll do it right on the bit where you go. It's a Bados thing at the end.
I fly a cloud like up here. I'm so rest of the time. It's not quite like this.
I'll do one verse.
I'm debating a change of scenery. It's degrading, playing the same place repeatedly. When anyone speaks to me, they lead with cheap cliches. They're feeling brave. These geeks seem waste. I started it out to make a million. I'm back in town, tell the children it don't matter what's hip, it's potluck on the flip. If you flop, it's another double drop with a sub drop. I don't do hip hop gimmicks, it's lyrics and bars. The free spirit with smoke in his eyes, the token joker, bringing physics to art, singing lyrics in cars to anyone who listen, no kidding. Prolific prodigy, got a knowledge of business. Monster with a conscience just popped in for a lock in my pop tin. It's a lock, kid. Pungent flavors, gourmet fragrances. Your lady likes it. She gets wavy nightly. Struth. It's nice to see her nice. I was a brute in hindsight, forsooth. Why wasn't I the nice guy? It's alright on the night. Forsyth said it. I'm a tour guide with a packet of raws. Down here it's lawless, but no one squeezes, no tools in Tor's fortress. No awkward swordsman could distort the purity. But people die here too, on the breadline. Ain't a nice sight, but at least man's got views and a plan to use them. It's free. Smoking this on a cliff top while all of yous lot are getting ripped off, bruv. $3.80 for a pint of Foster's. What a jolly price for a pint of piss. Lids flip when the kids spit. Still him, I'll teeth that lighter. Gobshite, nice timing. This guy, the lad's likely. My bedroom is the venue to be at. Have a glass of squash, why waste Henny on these slags? Nah, I don't get it. They say they love me. Call me baby, then they fuck me, say see you later. It's shady, man. I never meant to be your friend. I'm heaven sent. Guess that makes you Mary Magdalene. I take you past stress without aspirin. Why you asking with what? Bitch, I got a spliff in my socks with your name on it. Wait, what? Your name ain't Chantel, but you're charmed still. Let Mary Jane ease your pain. It's safe to say we're faded. This generation, peaceful meditation, create the way to wave hate on by. I lay on fields, then I can stare at skies. Gobshite, nice timing. This guy, the lad's likely. I caught feelings and an STI. Distracted by the surprise in her eyes, distraught. I had to pry my mind away. My thoughts turned to the past and the future. Me and the wolf, poolside with Paul and both living the life of Riley. Kissing Aphrodite. We'll be deities in the bay one day, man. I just can't wait for it. But until these places pay my wages, I ain't afraid to name them, shame them. But that's beside the point. I'll make your garden rock to real hip-hop, not plasterboard, hardly formed, unadulterated dog shit, carbon copy of my old style, outdated fuck boys without a clue of music making. It was me, I confess, I killed them. They don't have a clue though. Your silence speaks volumes. I don't feel threatened by covers. I feel threatened by lovers' lips filled with collagen. College chicks stick the cologne under my clothes. It's case closed, game over. The dope bros take one over. Boys, if you take one thing with you, let it be this. What's life without art? What's stripes without stars? What's flight without a fear of falling? What's life without art? What's stripes without stars? What's flight without a fear of falling? 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 Fear of falling. Cause the hook goes, I fly cloud like up here I'm so high. The rest of the time it's not quite like this. No, it's not quite like this.
Yes, yes. OK Penrice taking us right out to the close. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fire in the Pub. It's a new show we're working on. I think we found it tonight. Owen, thank you so much, brother.
Thanks for having me, boys. Always a pleasure.
If you like this show, leave us a comment down below. OK Penrice inside.
That's it.
Good night,
You want me
people.
to keep going? What are we saying? I'm done. That's the tune done. I'll just let the rhythm play then.